Hi, everybody. We're back, or still here if you're already watching the stream. Uh, and we are continuing on into the Underdark. I know I've said that for like the last forever.
Forever?
Yeah. But if you didn't catch last time, then we had another big battle with a bunch of Illithid that was a little rougher than the last one. I would say.
A lot rougher than the
Yeah.
last.
Alechu and Wigbit did not get to do a whole lot in that battle.
Nothing.
I hit Growlres.
Wigbit did hit Growlres.
Good, that was good.
Yep.
I didn't even take a swing.
No. But you stood in a very important place.
Again.
And there were a bunch of different chambers off this one hallway with all sorts of Illithid running around in them and doing terrible things. And we did not lose anyone. That's the other big takeaway is we destroy them all without losing a single gnome. And it was real close for some of those gnomes. Yeah. And then generally, if you haven't watched before, which, oh man, I'm sorry, there's a lot. But basically, there's this thing called the Vanishing, and we found out that this cult of Shar is behind it, and somehow the Illithid are involved, even though they don't really care about Shar, and they're trying to blanket the entire world with this thing where everyone forgets who they are and everything about themselves, and so we're trying to stop that, and that led us into the Underdark outside the city of Emelis, where we've been delving ever deeper and deeper into Zuspingar, and as we've been getting deeper and deeper, we've been having visions, we've been having things happen in our minds a lot more, and it's really become more frequent and worse in the last few hours, days, we don't really know how much time, but for a little while. So we think we're getting very close to the end of Zuspingar, and we'll find out if we're on the right track. If the thing that's down here is what's causing the Vanishing, and whatever it is, we're going to destroy it anyway. And hopefully we'll also end the Vanishing when we do that. And then the one other thing sort of outside of the campaign is we've been chatting a lot as a group, and we wanted to make a brief statement that we've seen a lot of what's going on, obviously in the world, but also in the gaming world in terms of trying to come to terms with kind of embedded things that have been present in games for a long time, and specifically with D&D, you might have seen news from Wizards that they realized that some of their representations of race in particular that have been kind of carried through all these different versions of D&D are problematic. And Wizards has been taking steps, which I think we talked about a little bit, and I think we tweeted about it, that they've been taking steps. They realize that that's a problem. They've brought in consultants. They've changed. They're going to reprint their books from this point going forward and fix some things with some of their source materials, some of their adventures, and they're looking at how they can do better. And so we as a gaming group also obviously, take that very seriously and want to do better. So we've been having discussions for weeks now, and lots of emails and lots of texts. And as a group, we've been saying like, hey, we know that there's a problem. We don't want to be complicit in that systematic problem. So we're looking for how to do better as well. So we will be making some changes to how we do things to try and move away from these kind of problematic depictions of race that have been in the core books and still made it into 5th edition. We haven't figured out exactly the way that we're most comfortable with doing that yet, and we think is best for us as a group, but we do realize that that's a problem and something that we want to fix soon. So we've kind of targeted, I think, the end of, as we're getting out of the Underdark and wrapping up this big campaign arc, to look at some of the things that we've created ourselves and shared, and some of the outside resources that other people have written and done well with that we like. So we're considering a lot of pieces, but do know that that is something that we feel very strong for, that we are doing this game in a way that's respectful of everyone and responsible, and we're going to be making some changes on our end to do better. So I think that's basically what we wanted to say. chime in, you guys, if you had anything to add. But
We'll take suggestions.
yeah, and if you know of resources, great, send them along. We're happy to look at them. We want to look at them.
We're very happy to bastardize a perfectly good idea.
Well, and if we're lucky, someone will die tonight, and you'll see our new system by next week.
Yeah.
No, we can't. I think that we gotta make it through this next part with no death.
All right.
Just as a point of pride.
Okay. No deaths.
Because we've died in far easier places than this so far.
That's true.
Yeah.
True.
So we can survive in the hard part. That's like.
Yeah. We're putting our foot down. No more dying.
All right.
Exactly.
You hear that, Johnny?
No one else will die.
No more elves will die today.
No more. All right, so
How many
Evelyn.
elves are left?
I think Evelyn is the last elf.
Caleb.
Caleb. Oh yeah, she's Drow.
Technically,
Two
no.
elves. 2 elves are left.
Yep.
We may have also killed some. So
I don't see Podwat making it through tonight, but
Hey, look, Podwat couldn't have made it through.
the last 2 nights.
Podwat might be on borrowed
That's a
time.
survivor.
Podwat is going to 5th level once he can get a long rest.
First to fifth?
I think it's 0 to 5th.
Pimwick's the other one too. Pimwick is no business being around.
And this, so like this is our party right here. Like I got them all on the time. I should put them all on the screen. Gnomes survived longer than 1 episode, so they get, they get the, so we got the 5 gnomes and the
screen.
4 players and the 3 NPCs and the rat. So yeah, we got all kinds of. There's a rat.
That'll become critical. Just you wait. They will.
Like a whole war band.
Yeah.
Rat.
Oh, Orban, that's it.
That's our mascot.
Your rat banner.
Fighting rats.
Yeah. But I'll just say, like, as we get into this, Josh said it. Josh said everything. I thought nailed it on the head there. So I mean, we're nodding along because he said exactly what needed to be said, and I appreciate all the conversations and emails and things that we had about it, because we've had a lot of them. And yeah, so we are doing our best to be better, as he said. So as Drew said, if you got suggestions and source books or criticisms, please send them our way. So we're going to I'm gonna go ahead and move you on over here.
There we go.
So we can dive right in. There's not like a whole lot of prelude into this tonight. It's
a long empty hallway. Now I got to zoom way out and show the Zelda world version of the map, and then figure out where we are. We're way down here in this yellow.
If there's any map artists that are watching and they'd like to draw this for me and make it look awesome, hit me up. I'd love to talk to you about that, because I'm not very good at the whole artist thing, and this would look really cool, I think, with somebody really awesome doing it.
It's big.
Bigly big.
It's real big.
Bigly big. Yeah. You should see my sketched out version. So yeah. So as we're like lining up here to the kind of like fade into our scene here, is and we just finished, as he said, killing all these Illithid, and then searching through these Illithid chambers for a few minutes, and y'all destroyed a tadpole chamber with some poison. None of you.
That was a good move.
Yeah, you did all get like a sonic scream that came from somewhere when you did that. It had very
good move.
effects. Yeah, right. But you still felt good about the move, even though it might have like crunched your brain there for a minute. Graudas found a lot of things that interested him. So he's kind of weighted down now by all the things that he found.
24 potions. At some point, we'll figure out what they are, but I know I've got 24 potions.
24 potions.
Which some of them might not matter. They might just get turned into health potions. We'll find out.
But we've kind of lined up here to proceed. And so as we're about to move in, Ephesus says, would it not make more sense to put the slower ones of us into the front?
We kind of started to do that, but yeah, I think you're right.
Seems like some of
Just-
them are
But also the ones who can withstand those mind blasts.
our kind aren't terrible at it.
So I'm just thinking of, in game mechanics terms, that you can, the faster people of us can move past the people that are slower without being, bogged down.
Yeah.
Well, the slow people, if they're in the back, they just,
Never make it.
some of us were pretty useless in that last fight.
Man, assuming that the slow people don't just clog up a hallway. The problem at the time was all we had was a hallway.
That is the risk. So I'm not advocating one way or the other. There are better tacticians here than me. I just was thinking in these last 5 minutes while y'all were.
Maybe Fuvil, you want to
Yep,
bump up there?
you heard him, Gnome, up front.
No, that's not why he's saying
We'll
it.
be fine.
All gnomes up front.
I see the strategy. Oh, I
Yeah.
missed that. Right.
That's not why he's saying it.
Meat shield.
Yep, you put all the NPCs in the front.
He's in the front right now, so he's perfectly willing to also be the meat shield. But
But
Just
here's the
thinking
thing,
of-
though. Like, if he's in the front, but now people are in front of him, is that really what's happening? Is he just going, oh, no, you're slow. Go ahead of me. Now he no longer has to be in the front.
Yes, I insist.
no, that's not. But it's like I said. So anyway, he puts that out there. He also says, I'd like to aid 3 more of the gnomes, like 3 more, because everybody else has the boost for aid because he already aided. He says, I have 1 more of those I can use, and so the problem is we have 5 gnomes, so 2 gnomes are going to be left out.
Sorry.
Kell's is rolling hit points. All right.
I don't know what Oh, I rolled his hit points. Well, I guess he's got fewer hit points than he had. Uh-oh.
But so he's but he's like, I'm gonna aid. I feel like that we need all the extra stamina and strength that we can get.
We do.
I
But
assume
unfortunately, I can't give it to everybody that needs it. I can only give it to 3. So then, of course, the gnomes start talking among themselves about, well, you take it, no, you take it, and then, and Tably says, I'm not going to take it because I don't think that's fair for a leader to do. But then, of course, everybody else is saying, Tably, you should take it. You're probably going to be the ones. You're probably going to be the ones more effective here than any of us. So there's some discussion, but ultimately, I'll leave it up to you. Who do you think should get it?
Definitely Tab.
Party decision.
Well, Tably, 1 is Tably slow. 2, Tably is range. Like, she hasn't been hit once. And
That's
she's smart enough, she hasn't even been hit by a mind blast. So, like, I don't know how much she needs it.
Foodie will insist that Tably have it because Tably is the leader.
And Tably will order 3 other gnomes because she's the leader.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
So the kind of the hierarchy here is Tably and then Foodie. Foodie's like second in command, and then like Fuville and who's the other one? Podwat are actually sort of they'd be like corporals, like same, and then Penwick's obviously the bottom. He's the private, if you will. So yeah, so that's how.
Oh.
Casting friends. All right. She cast friends on Tabling.
There it is.
But yeah. And I'm assuming that this is like a conversation the gnomes and Ephelis were having as y'all were like searching things. So we're not like taking time out. This is just something that, you know.
I mean, in the end, I don't care.
I would just draw straws or whatever. And Fubo, I made some space for you to bump up there.
Yeah. Oh, you want Fubo
So
up here?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
poke
Fubo,
Yeah, he's
Fubo,
feet up
so.
there.
melee, so that makes sense.
Well, I mean,
Is he? I don't know. I figured he was. Maybe I'm wrong.
I mean, he's got a dagger.
Yeah, that's great.
But he also
You
has,
can get in there
but
and
he
be able
also
to
has Ray of Frost,
do things.
so he can stand back and blast things too.
Yeah.
Not bad.
That's a
So
better.
is the
Yeah.
yeah.
So we'll
So is Tably not taking it?
put somebody else there.
Tabby's taking it.
All right, Tably will take it.
Tabby's taking it reluctantly.
Okay, yes. Tably reluctantly takes it because that speeds
So she
things
gets
along.
15 extra.
That's not bad.
Is
Yeah.
is the backslash or forward slash to roll?
Backslash.
Sorry, I don't do this.
Tablet's got the 15, and then 2 more. 2d5.
What are we? Are we drawing straws?
We're random. Is this the random lot?
D for it.
How do you do it?
Starting.
We're down to 4. Yeah, we're down to 4 because Tablet took it.
All right, 1 and 2. So us in the back don't get it.
There's that.
Whoever
So it's Foodie and Fooville then?
Podwat and Pimwick don't get it. Yeah.
Oh man.
All right. Foodie and Foodville. So the 3 slow ones have 15
Perfect.
extra hit points.
Podwat
Because
and
they're
Pimwick
easier
will
to
die.
hit because they're slow.
Right.
Right. And the 2 faster ones, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
makes sense.
And they're closer to Ephelis.
So, all right. So that's the thing that happened. And then, but yeah. So is this the order we want to be in as we move into the next part?
Yeah. Growlred's stealthing ahead.
Wigbit will slot in there somewhere. I don't know.
All right.
Yeah.
Then
I
We
can
can
jump
move
up
up
there.
and make room for him.
No, you're good. You're good. I'll make room.
then we shall proceed then.
Okay.
How is Growlred continuing to move cautiously and perhaps stealthily, or is he
With the stealth, yes.
okay? Want to roll your stealth roll?
I will roll the stealth roll with neutralized advantage, disadvantage.
That's right. 18's pretty good. All right.
Lytrell's still not impressed.
What's that?
Lytrell still isn't impressed.
Of course not.
No, of course not.
So, who does the tie go to in this case?
I don't know.
I think the observer.
Their
trying to beat
perception
your
is
stealth.
trying to beat your stealth, or your stealth is trying to beat their perception.
I think your stealth is trying to beat their perception.
Right. So perception or stealth is basically creating the DC.
So stealth. So your 18 is the DC for.
Yeah. Like that's the defense. That makes sense.
Okay.
So we're
So
good.
somebody has a passive perception of 18. So, yep. So that'll be fun. But as you get up to, I'm assuming you're stealthily moving. And did you want to do this on your own, or were you like anticipating
Well,
others?
I mean, yeah, I think he was doing it on his own. At least just staying just outside of the light.
Okay. All right. All right. So when you get there, you can see the stuff.
Yay! Whoa! That one's large. And is that
What was that?
a giant virus? What is that?
Well,
This is good.
you are not sure. It looks like a giant centipede with one eye.
That's never good.
Giant
so
one-eyed
that's kind of-
centipede.
Kind of how, yeah. And let's see if I can reveal.
I think generally if they don't have 2 eyes, it's bad. So if they have 1 eye, it's bad. If they have more than 2 eyes, it's bad. This is definitely bad.
Yeah.
Growlers, don't you have one eye?
Yeah, but I mean, you know.
Different.
That's different.
This thing didn't at one point have 2 eyes, and now only has 1.
Right.
Yeah, so it's this large, as I said, like a giant centipede, bluish centipede with this one eye that kind of takes up its like it doesn't really have a face, but if it had a face, that looks like its face, like it's the eye.
Just an eye.
Pretty nice picture.
Good.
And then the other one over here is a bigger it's a bigger Illithid that none of these characters have ever seen one of these before. So it's a giant Illithid. The Illithid has a black staff in its hand.
Ooh.
And yeah, it's just
Stabbing that guy with a poison javelin.
And so when you get here, like you're stealthily like looking around the corner, the bigger Illithid.
And I feel completely hidden.
Looks up at you and points in your direction. So clearly you believe that it has
Stealthy fail.
seen you. And let me check one thing real quick.
That centipede looks like what comes out of the shower drain. That's all that's. I'm seeing it, I can't unsee it now, so sorry if I ruined that for you.
And so when this fella here, the moves up. Oh, can't move there. Actually, we'll just stand there and is pointing at you. And the centipede, which did not seem to have seen you, but as soon as it points, the centipede's like head and comes up and it looks at you, and you hear things going on in your brain. Nothing attack wise, but like more like a words that you can't understand. It's a very odd thing, and it's coming from the blue fella here. That's sending stuff to your brain, but you don't feel any effect from it.
Yeah, that's good.
So I think initiative is in order here,
Yep.
and then if you decide to like duck back down and go get your allies.
Well, on 12, we'll find out. Right?
You want us all to go now, or
Oh, yeah, 12.
like?
So if the plan was to wait for Growlers to come back, then I don't know if y'all would roll initiative yet. If y'all felt like y'all going to move forward a little bit.
I assume what we've been doing is Growlers has just stayed ahead of the light, and they've been moving, and he's been just staying ahead of the light.
Okay, that's fine. So then everybody can roll initiative then, and then y'all can move up on your initiative. I lost Josh. Did y'all lose Josh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, he'll probably be back.
I was
Okay,
waiting for
all right.
Growlers' brain to get eaten.
Well,
I didn't want
no,
to see it.
he's at max health. Fine.
I don't know. This guy is pretty big. He looks like he could eat a lot of brains.
You have to catch me first. And Growlers is pretty smart.
Growlers is pretty smart.
I mean, I think he already caught you trying to sneak into his chamber.
Yeah, I mean,
Jeez.
Oh, I critted my first
Oh,
roll.
weird.
good, Ephelis is coming. Ephelis is first.
That was an FLS.
That only happens with bad guys.
Three.
You know.
It is true. It does kind of happen only to the bad guys.
Oh man,
Not gonna lie.
that's the highest I've rolled in quite a while.
Yeah, that has 2 numbers on it.
Centipede's slow though.
All right. I guess so. We're all doing this, huh?
I mean, might as well.
No, you could stay in the hallway if you want to.
I could stay in the hallway. I could stay in the hallway.
Shift click. How cool.
Why did that not work? Oh, alright, well, it not getting any better. Alright, there it is. I did not roll with advantage.
F, let's roll to 21. Heh. All you doubters. Oh, my roll. Oma.
Evil, what you got, buddy? Whoville's ready.
Okay, let's not. And then Pimwick. I need to pull him up in here. I need to draw this. There's an initiative button here. Is that everybody?
I think so. It's a lot of
Rat's
people.
hanging back.
Brad?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Should be 14, right? Because there's 12 of y'all.
Rat.
No, I didn't count the rat. Oh, there's only 11. No, there's 12 of y'all. Did we get Foodie in here? Yep.
Yeah.
Mix of them.
Tably.
Oh,
That's
that's fine.
Tabby.
I
We're
forgot.
missing Tably.
I forgot Tabby. I forgot that that's a thing I do. There we go. All right.
$15. All right. Cool. All right. So Ephesus is going to move up. And then, so the Illithid does not do anything that you see.
Because it doesn't do anything at all. Definitely not doing anything.
Maybe not. So I guess Ephesus
Pointing at me.
Ephesus moved to here, and then I guess he can see you around the bend. And I guess he would pause there, just kind of seeing what you're doing.
I mean, I
So what-
assume Raura's like stopped short,
Mhm.
you know, because he just got pointed at by a big Illithid. So I don't know how obvious it would be that like he's no longer sneaking, which he was sneaking before. There must be a reason,
Right.
but it's not 12 yet. He hasn't
Tell you
reacted otherwise.
I'll give. How does he do this? I'll give Ephesus an insight check to read your body. Okay, so yeah, so he sees you and he's like, oh, that seems to be. So he'll finish. He'll move up behind you and he'll get to that square there, squeezing against the wall, and looks down and says, huh.
Hold Alt to go in between.
He actually can't see that.
Oh yeah, right. Hold
Yeah.
Alt. Aha!
There he is.
Is that good?
Nice.
Okay. So Kell and Olma
All right.
and Pimwick.
There's enemies ahead and they're ready.
Seems right.
Of course, our formation broke. We all lined up, and then the formation
Our
broke.
slow folks are still way back from the fight.
I mean, that's not going to change ever.
Is it more tunnel?
It opens up not too far from here.
Well,
I might try to rush in and give us some space to fight.
that'd be good.
Questionable.
Well, I'm gonna need like 4 or 5 rounds, okay?
Well, you can double move. You'll be fine.
That's with double moving.
You'll be fine. You're here. 5, 10, 15,
Yeah.
20, 25. You can get to Oma this round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll make it come this way. It'll be great.
Right. Yeah.
Mike, you're never gonna die doing this. I mean, it's a blessing in disguise because by the
Yep.
time you get there, the war will be over. You know. So,
It's true.
all right. So Pimlick's gonna hold because he was like, I thought we were doing this whole like information thing. So I'm gonna wait. So Fouville's turn.
Well, Fouville doesn't have any time to waste, so he's going as fast as he can. Right
Okay.
there.
All right, Prince Alishu.
I can't go to Oma's square because Oma's in it.
That's correct.
I mean,
You can
that's
get
how that works.
There. Double move.
All right, Tably.
Also double move.
All right, and so when Pimlick sees Tably move, to Pimlick like, all right, and he'll move behind Fouville, keeping the order.
So I have a quick question.
Yep.
So if I'm in like if I'm squeezing in here, basically.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Oop. Does this wall bump out enough that I can't see this guy at all? Like if I'm looking directly along this.
Well, and do you
Plane.
have awesome dark vision?
Oh, that's right. Never mind. I'm a human.
Yeah, that's right. You have no dark vision.
I have no dark vision.
There's not
Never
even
mind.
light up here
The
yet.
question is moot. It's dark in
I
here.
mean, there's barely light up here.
So dark.
You gotta wait on the slow guy.
What's Elvish dark vision? 60 feet.
Yeah. So yeah, even Ephesus can't see it.
All right, yeah. So Ephesus, yes. I mean, he's like, it's
Oh.
dark.
Taking your word for it.
Railroad's is just seeing shit.
We
That's
believe.
I mean,
Yeah, there's a
this
giant-
is a.
There's a
Yeah.
giant Illithid, sure.
All right, Wigbit.
Centipede with one eye.
Mm-hmm. That sounds
I mean,
right.
there hasn't been any alarm raised, right?
Nope,
12 yet.
Just-
No.
proceeding ahead.
Just some
But everybody's moving.
All right, well, then I'll move in here with these guys.
Holding the formation.
I mean, I think that's kind of was,
All right.
without
also,
any
if,
notification.
And also, Foodie's turn, also on 14.
Oh, good.
Alvarez, I don't get it. It sounds like they're trying to hold a formation back there. So like, do you do formations? Do you not do formations? Because like,
He's staring ahead at these two, and he's just shaking his head.
I can't figure you guys out.
Well, I don't think we've been around together long enough to figure each other out.
Oh,
You still don't understand the vortex of confusion formation.
yeah. That's like I remember the vortex of confusion thing, which seems like scat.
Yeah, all right, you get it now.
All right, Growlres.
Formation.
All right, buy us some breathing room. And he shouts and starts charging forward.
What?
So,
This
Kell,
one's
you're
crazy.
asking Growlres questions, and all of a sudden he yells and charges forward.
Like,
Kell was like, so you gnomes, do y'all hold formation? And all of a sudden Growlres yells and charges forward.
okay.
That's
Why
perfect.
can you
I
have
love
just
it.
waited?
I guess that's
Wait for what? Wait for them to lock it up so that we can't get in?
Love it. That's awesome.
Fine. Now get up here.
Couple of ticks, it would have been. So we hear a gnome yelling.
Yeah. You hear Growlers go, ah, and charge in.
Yeah.
you might hear Cal be like, "Oh shit."
Fine.
And then an audible sigh coming from Ethelus ringing down the hallway. Ugh.
Yeah, you hear the sound of battle.
Yep.
All right, so you charge into the darkness. And what do you do when you're in the darkness?
What?
We don't know.
And so what do you do in the darkness?
No one knows.
Oh, dodge. I'm taking the dodge action.
Oh, so you're moving and dodging.
Yeah, I mean what I said. Like, I'm getting up there and creating space.
Okay. Nice.
I mean,
Caleb.
the way you roll, it doesn't matter, but I'm still taking the dodge action.
Yeah, so Caleb is like, I know that roar. I've heard that scream before. That's my friend. I need to get up there.
But it's
But
like
somebody has turned on a light, so I'm just going to have to move. Thanks a lot, light guy.
Where is she?
all the way in the very back.
In the dark.
Well, yeah, but she can't, like, go through the brightness.
And she needs to see. I assume she needs to see where she's going.
30. 5, 10, 50, 20, 20. Yeah, so she'll double move up to there and get in the light, and all of a sudden she doesn't feel quite as good about being bloodied anymore because she's standing in this light.
Did she feel good about being bloodied before?
No, but she was in the darkness, so at least she felt a little better.
Oh.
All right, so on 6, our centipede friend here.
What?
Yeah, he's there. We're good.
Oh, did I miss Pod what?
Yeah, he's there. He's
Where was
done.
he? Oh,
Centipede.
it was 7. I'm sorry. I was saying that was
Bumped up.
Caleb. So Podwood's moved.
Yep.
Okay.
Centipede runs away.
It's just a centipede, yeah. It just runs
Exactly.
away.
It should be scared. I just came charging in yelling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you scared it off.
Probably pretty scared.
I kind of feel like it would do this because it's a pretty horrible creature. What is my move? How fast? Oh, I move fast because I'm a centipede.
All those arm legs.
Yep.
So it like scurries up to you, and the eye that is staring at you, and all the little arms, and you need to make a charisma saving throw.
Magic?
It is magic.
Of course it is.
I
Ooh,
mean, I'm assuming it's magic. It sounds like magic.
I'm probably going to need the advantage.
Ooh.
I didn't need the advantage, but I'll take it. 20.
All right.
Plus 0.
Okay. So for a brief moment, you felt like that said centipede was trying to get into your head.
Stupid mind of pea.
Which I do need to check on something real quick. No, okay. Yeah, so it was you felt some probing in your mind. But you successfully keep it out of your mind.
That's right.
And
I assume the amulet wouldn't help with that.
no, that's actually what I was looking up, and no, it does not help you with that.
Okay.
And if for some reason it gets to that point and I try to do that to you again, remind me that I cannot do that to you again for 24 hours with that creature. So hopefully y'all will not be here in 24 hours and 6 seconds, but
We'll see. No promise.
if you are, yeah. So, all right. So go back to the top.
Yeah, like, if we're here and alive, and that thing's here and alive in 24 hours,
It's a huge stalemate.
something is very wrong.
Dragon chest.
Dragon chest.
So actually, at the end of because Agavak hadn't actually really done anything.
Lame.
So I guess on 5, it will move to there. And That's all Agavak does that you can see.
Good. He's one of those broken Illithid.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Can't actually do anything.
Good.
He must have swallowed
Walks
a
around.
weaker brain.
Yep. Well, oops, I accidentally hit back. So
Hey, he's ranged. He can do whatever he wants.
You know,
I
it's more
back.
about clearing space for the gnomes behind us that are moving slowly.
Oh, yeah. I
Need
thought you meant
somewhere
like
to
he was going in melee.
I mean,
Yeah,
right.
look at the sword.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
So Ephesus moves up here, and then he obviously can now see both of these creatures with his dark vision, and he yells back to you, Kell. Kell, need you to get in here.
I mean, it's
Darkness.
very dark in there.
I understand.
Okay.
I mean, now would be a good
And,
time for a fireball, right? That would light it up for 6 seconds.
Yeah, if you can time that right, I'm in. I'll be
Yeah.
all over. I'll be all
For
over
a
that.
brief-
Wait,
There's a
dude,
big
take
old fireball in there.
Fireball should provide the light for Kell to kill everything.
Exactly.
I think that works.
for a brief moment.
I mean, that's all it takes.
I could fireball.
Good.
I mean, that's a pretty good spot to fireball.
Always fireball.
Twice.
Like put it over here. Yeah, actually, you know what? I think that might be what he does.
We learn from Haley.
Is he gonna do 2 of them?
Seems like,
Hope he does 2.
We'll see. He's got to build up to that. He's not that good yet.
I mean, right? He's not that good. He's just not that.
Not,
Yeah. that's-
not high enough level.
The level
So
22,
we'll put it-
it takes 2 levels of sorcerer. And
Yeah,
he'll start.
just to be able to do that. He goes back and thinks about his life and decides.
How many levels of sorcerer would you actually need to be able to do that? 2.
He'll put it on the
Someday.
actually right here, so he can hit both of them. 'Cause it's 20 feet with a fireball, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, he'll yeah, that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna launch the old fireball. So let me make a note of that first, and then yeah, so he'll aim the staff, he'll throw the fireball, and it's D6s and this many. You may be able to throw 2 of them, but you don't get as many dice as I do.
I still think 2 probably adds up to more
Yeah, but my 1 is more powerful than
than 2.
So yeah.
Like that's a decent
so-
fireball.
That is a solid one.
Yeah. So here's the thing that happens that Growlrez and Ephelis see. Agavak goes away.
I killed him.
Burned him up.
Like
shot.
vanishes.
Yep.
Like
That's
vanishes. Yep. One shot.
Halion couldn't
One
do
shot in Illithid. Beat that Halion.
He is
I think
And
Halion
then-
did. I mean, he won rounded in Illithid.
It's true. It's true. But did he incinerate an Illithid?
No, yeah, in like a different way,
Saving throw.
like with a necrotic eldritch blast.
I mean, that would do it. That would do it.
Consumed it in necrotic energy.
Bale fireball. Yeah.
Bring him out of existence.
So let's see if the centipede
don't
did
think-
not make the
Yeah, I
saving
don't think
throw.
so.
Yeah. We're eating good tonight.
Yeah, so it burns. And
It's bloodied.
no. When it burns, Growlers, you can feel this more than like, you know, and Ephelis is gonna feel it too, but like there's this like pulse that kind of comes off of the centipede. And Ephelis has to make saving throw. Luckily it isn't luckily it's an intelligence saving throw. So
Yeah.
Of course.
The right people are up front.
so he's got a pretty good chance.
Ooh. Oh, that other one was almost
it
a
was
1 too.
Yep,
was
DC
almost-
16. So he did make it. So
Oh boy.
Wow.
Yeah.
He probably clenched a little bit though.
he did. Yeah, he did. Well, he was so excited that he killed the like he made the Illithid go away that he like let his defenses down for a second. He's like, whoa, yeah, but there's this. It came off of it, and like the Growlers and Kell, you kind of hear Ephelis go, oh, okay, that's new. So, but that's what happens there. So, Oma and Kell, it is your turn. So Oma,
Centipede's
here's
still on.
Like, is there enough?
Centipede.
Did he make it into a torch?
Like, just
I mean, I would say where it is, but no, it's not on fire.
It's still probably singeing a little bit. I mean, it's a
yeah,
ball.
Yeah.
fire to
Like I
create,
said,
like,
Can you shoot?
Fortunately, the D&D rules don't work that way with Fireball. If it
Yeah.
casts like a spell that specifically said things stay on fire, then it would. But so you can see, so you know where the centipede is. You're still
Yep.
gonna have disadvantage on attacks, but you at least now know where it is. Because before you didn't even know where it was.
but it's like dim light.
Yeah.
Effect. Because you get disadvantage when it's dim light.
Right.
Or do you? No, I guess that's just on perception roll. So yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
I think total cover is disadvantage or
I'll-
total darkness.
I'll try and shoot it anyway.
No, why not?
'Cause,
It deserves it.
I'm pretty good at shooting. All right, so yeah, I'll just like pop the heavy crossbow up over Ephelis's shoulder.
Just set it right on.
Yeah, just rest it on his shoulder, and take a couple pops at this thing.
All
See
right.
what we get with disadvantage. An 11.
That is a miss.
Yeah, I thought so, but I'll try it again.
All right.
15.
That is a miss as well.
Oh well. All right.
So you felt like you made your bolt made contact with the creature, but it didn't get through its. I mean, Growlers, you can see this clearly that it hits it and there's has a lot of armor, and so it is armor, natural armor, just bounce off of it.
It's definitely there.
Oh yeah. You know it's there.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it. I can't see anything. All right.
So actually, hold on one second. I may be able to help you out.
Oh, good.
We cast the spell all the time, but I don't actually know the wording of it. The light spell.
Oh.
I think it's an action. Is it action or bonus action? I thought it was an action.
Action. You touch
Light's
one
an
object
action.
that is no larger than 10 feet.
Yeah.
I gotta touch something.
Yep.
Well, and it's an action.
Well, yeah, Oma was gonna do it.
Oh, Oma. Oh man.
Oma was gonna do it.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
if I knew she was gonna come help me out, then I would. I mean, we're on the same tick, so I would wait. Like if she said anything,
Well, see, unfortunately,
she
she didn't
didn't,
know she didn't know how dark it was and all that stuff
then
up
there
here.
was no reason for
and-
me to wait.
Right.
Okay. So then she'll move there with her regular move, and then she'll 20, 25. She'll move up to here and sees this thing and says that doesn't look great, and that's it. So, Fouville.
Oh, Fouville. Fouville's coming.
I heard an explosion.
Yep. Boom.
Almost.
Growlers
Alright.
did some yelling.
Fouville double moves.
Where is he? I didn't see
Right
him.
in front of
okay.
Leishu. He's working on it.
All right. And just as he gets in front of a Prince of Leishu then moves back in front of him.
Couple more rounds, he'll be doing some Ray of Frost.
Yeah, it will.
There. All right, he's done.
All right.
Hey, the
Oh,
thing's
light.
in light.
Yes, light. Thank you.
I guess. Temwick and Tabley on 15.
Get back in front of Fouville.
Gnomes just racing each other very slowly down the hall.
Their move is 20, right?
25.
We made it 25 because we
That's
felt
right.
bad.
That's what it's supposed to be. Yeah, I
So
don't know
Pimlick will
why-
run. Pimlick will run ahead a little bit. All right, Foodie and Wigbit. So Wigbit, you heard an explosion.
Yeah. So I know like grabbing a person would take like an action. What
Yes.
about a gnome? Was that like drawing a weapon, like just part of another action?
Nah, because they're not actually even small. I mean, they're considered regulars. Or are they small?
They're small.
Yeah. But it's still a matter of
Not as small as it was.
because the rules don't change for grappling if you grapple a small creature.
Oh, come on.
So
I've got a hammer bigger than some of these kids. All right. Well,
He'll be fine. He'll make
what's
it. Leave him. He'll make it. Eventually.
who are you gonna pick up? Podwat?
probably Tably. She seems the most useful.
Well,
She's almost there. She's almost there.
Next round, she'll be close enough to see and shoot.
Yeah.
Just run past everybody.
God, that was a lot.
There.
All right. Growrez.
5, 10, 15.
So
He's going to dodge again this round, since he's still pretty much alone. He
Not
feels
alone. Oh,
pretty well. Ooh, a vortex. Good.
it's a hole in the ceiling.
Oh.
Very distinct, and very like. I mean, it's not just like it looks like a perfectly cut out, carved hole.
Chewed by a giant brain centipede.
So you just move and dodge.
Move and dodge.
All right.
He's like, give everybody a chance to get up here.
All right. 5, 10, 20. So Kell the move.
Can you get all the way around it?
Can.
Oh.
I don't think Growrez is convinced that Ephelis murdered the Mind Flayer, and he doesn't relish the idea of being in between any two large things.
look,
Unless they're walls.
look. Nobody's convinced that he did, but we're not going to tell him that.
Ephelis has had a rough enough time as it is. He doesn't need that on his conscience right now.
Needs
all
that
right,
little
Podwat.
confidence.
Oh, that's good.
All right. So the centipede,
Look at that gnome squad hanging out together.
gnome squad. Well, I guess then we'll do something else. We will target. There's so many options. All right, so we will Growrez make a wisdom saving throw.
I assume it's
I'm
magic.
going. I assume all of this is magic.
I mean, I'm just making sure. See if I
Anything
get
in
my-
your brain.
I made it.
Oh,
I'm not sure.
I think I made
I
it.
don't.
I'm not sure that you did.
Technically, that's 20.
It is 20. It looks like 20.
Yeah, right.
So, yeah, so you feel some more rattling around in your head, except this time you don't feel like you defended so well. So you take what a terrible roll.
Yeah, that could have been way worse.
You haven't even gotten through my aid yet.
I know, 12 psychic damage as it
Laughable.
thrust its way into your mind, and it felt so good about
Did
that.
not do that for 24 hours? This is a different thing.
This is different. That was
This
a
is
critical
different.
thing.
Yeah, this thing has a whole lot of mind things. So,
Yeah, so it's good for all of us to fight.
And then after it does, I do need to roll one thing. I need to roll this die. Y'all know what this die means.
Yep.
Oh, okay. And then with its other attack, it will. Well, Ephelis is with the fireball, so I think Ephelis would also need to make a wisdom saving throw. Which he's not quite as wise as he is smart. But he's still. Oh, there's a 1. Oh, the advantage helped.
Yep.
So, but. Half damage. Yeah, half damage.
Laughable. Sticks.
Yeah, I guess we'll just keep the same damage roll for those. That'll make it easier. So. I didn't even get through his armor yet. All right. On 5, I mean, you were right, Growlers, as you all were. This thing comes squeezing out of this passageway. And will now. Oh, are all my enemies lined up for me? Man,
Yep.
they kind of are, aren't they?
Oh dear.
He doesn't even move to get 60 feet of Mind Blast.
Do what?
He doesn't even have to move to get the 60 feet of Mind Blast. He'll lace you from there.
Oh, perfect. All right. Well,
Uh-oh.
I think it's kind of a thing that has to be done.
I
So,
thought, no, these big ones don't have Mind Blast, I heard.
right.
Do they grow out of it?
Or
Yeah.
they get lightning.
Yeah, they get like chain lightning or something.
Right. So we're gonna, yeah, but just for fun, everybody just go ahead and roll a, what is it? It's intelligence? Yeah, it's an intelligence saving throw.
Not lightning. Good.
It's a DC 17 intelligence saving throw because he's bigger.
Made it.
28's good. 8's not good.
All right, well, I mean, don't worry. We'll finish the fight for you.
You didn't need me last time. I didn't figure you needed me this time.
Oh, Kell got a 16.
Don't worry, neither one of you. Just hang back. We'll be
Got a
we'll be fine with
4.
that.
The worst
This might be a short night.
could be.
No, Ephelis and I got it.
That's
Ephelis critted.
Yeah.
So.
So does that cover one of us since he caught it twice?
I think so.
Well, and Raul is also printed, right?
Like
so,
we get to add his other one for one of us. right?
like they get advantage because we blocked it.
Oma roll a 1.
Oh my.
join the melee class.
All right, well, luckily we've got the gnome squad slowly coming up.
Oh God, Kayla hates these rolls because she never makes. She's like y'all.
We all had inspiration, right?
She made it.
She made it on the number. Yeah, actually you did. I thought I put that in the email. If I did not, then
Some
yeah.
point. Yeah. Some
yeah.
of them got used.
So if you would like to use your inspiration roll, you can. You do have.
Did we get inspiration again?
Yeah. You 4 do. I'm not going to re-give it to the NPCs, but you guys have inspiration again. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh well.
Oh,
Man.
We've blown our inspirations. All right.
you weren't
I mean,
inspired. All
It's
right.
a pretty good time. Like, the chances might be low, but it's a pretty good time to do it.
Yeah.
Inspirations.
So the other thing is that.
Yeah.
Oh, that was close. If it had been a regular Illithid, that would have made it.
That number used to be the magic number.
It did. Now, the dice are a little bigger with these guys too.
Yeah. Hey, so we'll get 3 new characters next week.
Mm.
That's a pretty good roll. So it is 34 psychic damage, and you're stunned.
Forever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Stunned forever. Well,
Stunned.
All right, I mean,
See
hey,
you later,
I'll
everybody.
let you guys know how it goes.
well, who's Growlers and Ephelis?
If you wanted to sign off and do
So yeah,
that.
the 3 of us can just go.
No,
And,
you know, it's funny you have gnome allies.
I'm just gonna-
We got to play the gnomes.
I'm
Oh,
just
you
gonna
still
go
have a
over
character
to.
to play.
I'm gonna go over to Twitch and watch. and see what happens.
You're gonna be a fan. I appreciate
Yep.
that. Let me put the little zigzag on Kayla and the little zigzag.
No, she made it.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
Kayla
You're
got
right.
it.
Yeah, no, I need her. She needs to stay.
I just, because she always fails those, I just assumed she failed. Okay. So she's good. So we have Kell, Wigbit, and Prince Elishu are all stunned in the hallway. And you all noticed as well that this energy flowed into the centipede, and the centipede didn't even react to it.
Oh.
So,
Oh,
Cool.
yep, there's a thing that happened too. All right, well that was not so great. So Ephesus is like, this isn't good.
Yeah, so undo it. What's the good
Excuse
of having
me.
a wizard if
Excuse
you
me.
can't?
Aelion is dead, and he's 2 rooms back, 2 chambers back. So you know,
This is just an Evelyn is ahead only.
I mean,
He hears that voice.
that is true.
Just fix it.
Just fix it,
You've
damn
been
it.
reading this whole time. You didn't read anything that helps with this?
I mean, I read a lot of things. I
you
don't
should
know.
You should know by now that this happens down here.
Especially to these people.
Yeah, like what have you been using all your reading time on?
I'm not that kind of wizard.
There's only one kind of wizard, the nerdy reading kind.
I'm not that kind of wizard. Yeah. Well.
Fireball's fine again.
I mean, I think Growrez would be eating that one.
No, you don't have to.
I mean, if you want to get the centipede.
Actually, yeah, he doesn't have to.
Oh yeah, he doesn't.
No.
There, I mean, if you can see the square, there is a square
There
that
you go.
exists that hits.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
that's. Yep, there you go, right there.
You can see that square.
Well, he'll move actually.
Oh.
So he'll move. He's not afraid of centipede. He'll move to there. Actually, you know what? 4 or 5. He's gonna move. No, because then he'll be in the fireball. That wouldn't be very good. All right. Yeah, and he's gonna. Yeah, he's gonna do it. He's gonna throw the fireball over there again.
Oh look, 2 fireballs.
Yeah.
I mean,
Lower,
you
but-
said you wanted to see 2 fireballs,
So
so
it took you twice as long to do it.
There's some damage again.
That's
Good
pretty
fireball.
good.
pretty good.
Good fireball.
all right. So let's see.
Third. That's good.
A lot of 6s.
Yeah.
You know, imagine how many more 6s there would be if you didn't have this constant, bringing him down in his head.
Yeah. Just
Tough
being,
love isn't working for Ephesus.
Oh, that centipede's not good at that, I assume.
No, he doesn't particularly enjoy the fireball.
Well, you better get used to it.
And that will put the old bloody sign on the
Right,
centipede.
just kill him, Alphalus. Just
And then
yeah.
end him.
Yeah, because we're not going
I'll
to
give
We can provide
that's
targets for.
I can't even provide a target at this point.
Yeah, I don't know that I can claim that
We're
either.
too far back. Like, that's
So
what
I'll go back and advantage.
hit.
Damn it.
This time I'm just back in a hallway being ominous.
19 is the number, so half of 42 is 21. All right. I'll go back. Seem to absorb some of it without, or I guess no, you don't really absorb it, but you dodge some of it. So
Yeah.
I never understood how you dodge a fireball, but
Just you put some of it out real quick.
Yeah.
totally armed. Yeah,
Yeah.
never really understood decks on the fireball, but
Kind of cool. Most of it is fine.
You roll
Huh?
back. You get out of the way.
Right. You just completely avoid it.
Yeah.
all right. So Oma and Kell have saving throws to make.
You can do it. Next
I'm
round.
gonna keep rolling 16. That's all. That's all I'm gonna do.
Yep.
Oma is Hey, that's 10 times better than she rolled last time. All right, Fouville. Your party needs you.
Hey, Fouville, wait a minute.
Oh.
Wait a minute. How far does this thing go?
Oh, I did forget one thing. So that the Quori did it, the centipede did its thing and hit Cephalus needs to make a saving throw, which he'll probably make, but.
All right, Fouville, can you see?
I think he just double moved to get there, right, Josh?
No.
Oh yeah, that's right. He double moved.
Oh, because he's.
Oh, poor Fouville.
He's
All
one
right,
of
next turn.
He's one of the slugs.
Next round, he's doing
nails.
something.
Next round,
Prince
Fouville's
Alaciu.
gonna contribute.
Saving throw. Come on, Prince Alaciu.
No.
Oh, it was on the 17 and it rolled over to the 7.
Look, if you think we're gonna do anything, you can get that idea out of your head.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna do it.
So Josh has to make a saving throw, and I need to roll over a 10.
Yeah, we're gonna stand here.
No, this is what I'm doing for the rest of tonight.
Yep.
No,
Yeah.
you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Yeah, fine, because I'm way down this hallway. Everybody else is gonna die.
Problem is, there's like
Wait.
2 squares for the slowpokes to like stand in as they pass us.
I mean, yeah, we'll be fine.
Pimwit's gonna shoot a dart,
Get it poisoned.
Get it,
but
Pimwick?
it's gonna be at disadvantage because it's kind of far away for a dart.
Don't worry about it.
So I guess I'll roll it. Oh, I can roll it with too late. I already rolled it. I'll roll it again. I don't need to roll it again, but I'll roll it again anyway. Yeah. So the dart whistles off over your shoulder, Gralrez, but does not hit Ogavek. Yeah, and so Dan moved up. Foodie and Wigbit. Wigbit, make a save.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
And
Out in the hallway.
all right, cool. Gralrez. You have a lot of,
Growler will hold for 1 tick and wait for Caliph to come join.
All right.
And then when Caliph joins, he'll move here.
At this point, we should
Ain't
just turn the
nobody
light
else
off.
coming.
I don't think anybody.
Yeah, nobody else is coming to help.
Well,
Well, I don't think anybody who's fighting needs light.
Where is the bright light now?
Yeah.
It's on
It's at Caliph, or Kell is the edge of it.
Kell. Okay. It's that color. Okay. So she will move 5, 10.
I don't think Alaciu's ever
I don't
turning
think
the light
actually.
off.
What's that?
That Alaciu's not, or is your lantern? Yeah, he's not turning his lantern off. He's just gonna stand there and hold it and stare
Right.
blankly down the hall.
Oh, so that's the bright light.
Yeah.
Yeah, from my sword.
Oh, the
Yeah,
sword.
The
right.
orange is the bright light. The yellow
Yeah.
is the dimmer. Okay.
Yeah.
So she'll move, I guess, to there.
Or I guess Growlers would know she prefers the dark. He'll
Yeah.
wait for her. He's going on 11, but he'll wait to see where she goes first. Because if she comes to this side, he'll go to the
She's
other.
gonna wait for you. She's gonna wait for you. But if you're waiting,
Yeah.
she moves here and then she teleports to there.
Okay. Then Growlers will walk over here.
All right.
And we do a pincer move.
Pincer move. Yeah. So, do you want to go first, or do you want her to go first?
I mean, she can kill it first if she wants.
Okay. She'll try.
I mean, she's pretty good at that.
She teleported, so she has advantage on the attack. So that's. Well, she has advantage anyway. So yeah. I mean, she should be able to click here, click there. It didn't roll it with advantage. It didn't roll it at all.
There it is. I mean, see if she can get that crit.
So 17 is the number. So yeah, I'll roll it again. See if we get the number. I'll use that first damage, or I'll use the. Yeah, so we'll use the first one. So 26. Am I immune to anything here? Or resistant? Just nope. So, all right, yeah. So she'll sort of shadow this thing, and then she's like, "I'll do that again." I'll roll it with advantage this time. Just roll 21. Oh, but then I can't roll the damage. That's annoying. All right. I'll just take the damage on this roll.
Seems good.
Oh, here, I'll take that damage.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh my god. All right, well that was neat. Yeah, so
That's
yeah,
bad.
she does the thing to it and just kills it dead.
Well, I'm glad you went first. All right, so that was 5, 10, 15.
So you run over there to provide flanking.
That's fine. That's
Yep.
good. So he'll come
Yep.
over here and he'll stab an Illithid with a poison javelin.
Nice.
Does a 27 hit?
Damn well bad.
Yeah, hang on 1 second. Let me look something up real quick. Jackets and targets within 10 within 5 feet of the target. Well, okay. Yeah, so she's gonna she puts like a little shadow blob right here. But yeah, 27 is a hit. Yeah, I can't do much with 27.
That's 11 piercing plus whatever the poison does that is on the tip of this javelin.
All right, let's figure that out.
Yeah, that seems good.
Stunned would be good. We could do stunned.
Poison for a minute is good.
Poison, that'd be good.
Because disadvantage on, grabbing brains.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
No. Poison.
Our stunned is not a concentration, is it?
No, I don't think so. Because I think even like they've died and you've still had to roll.
Yeah. That's right.
That's only a minute.
Pick a number 1 to 14. I would say roll it, but I don't know. Can you roll a D14? I guess
Yeah.
you can roll anything.
Yeah, you can
Roll anything.
Electronic.
Yep.
Somebody roll a D14 for me.
Roll it right now.
Progress.
14, slowly rolling. 7.
All right, roll it again.
Okay. Thinking about it. 6. Is this the damage? The damage does D14s.
All right, and hang on, 'cause there's one more thing that's going to happen.
Okay.
So what you have here is you have an array of poisons that are on your that you dug it into.
Great.
So roll a D100 for me.
Yeah, those are really good.
It's coming. Neptune chaos.
68.
All right, well this is good. This is what you wanted. All right,
Right,
so
yes. Like Mike said.
you have definitely stabbed it. So I need to make. All right. So how much damage was it first? 11 piercing. Now I need to make some Constitution saving throws. How do I do with con? Not very well.
What we like to hear.
Good.
So I guess poison isn't really magic either, is it?
Unless it's magic poison.
Huh?
Unless it's magic poison.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're just homebrewing it, I don't know if it's magic poison or just poison.
All right. I like it because I like how you. So we're gonna roll this one. Need a 15 on this one. Got an 18.
Of course.
Okay, I mean, of course.
So I'm not poison conditioned, but then I need to roll another one. Also, I need a 17 on this one.
That's cool. You got the number.
But I still take some damage.
Okay.
So 9d6. Halved. So if you want to roll your 9d6 and have it.
Rolling dice. 17.
I mean, it's still pretty decent.
Hope you remember which bottle that was.
That wasn't the bottle. That was the bat.
We might have to go back and scoop some of that
Go
up.
back to the
Everybody put that on their weapons for this next
Dip
battle.
all the weapons into the vat.
I mean, you can put whatever you want on my weapon. It's not going to get used.
That's right. So yeah, we don't have to worry about it. All right.
No.
So that was his first attack.
Yeah, no.
I assume the poison's used. 22 to hit.
Yep.
I'm gonna do something for 9 damage.
9. Okay, good.
Bonus
Yeah, the poison was used, yes.
We'll miss.
And is a miss.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, you have attracted some attention.
Good. That was the idea.
Yeah. Yeah, it lets out kind of a psionic scream when you stab it with that. It doesn't seem to particularly enjoy that.
We approve.
All right. So Podwat.
Good.
We go.
Dead Centipede. Agavac.
Bring it, Augie. Ah,
Actually, Podwalk could have made it up here.
Don't need it.
Then maybe he should.
Oh no.
Do what?
Podbot was gonna make it so none of the gnomes can ever get on.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
Ever again.
He could make it there, but he'll let
All
Tab
right.
take that spot
Let me read
or whoever.
the spell. Let me read the spell. This is always a pretty good one.
Everyone who's stunned dies.
get their brains eaten out.
It's not a bad spell. Yeah, I need to create that one. 10
Yeah, this
foot.
thing just sucks brains out from afar. Like, you don't even have to be near it. It's just like
He's got some longer tentacles than most. I
Yeah.
mean, those
they're like stretchy.
Yeah.
seem like they could reach out and
It's like Groot style, but takes brains.
Yep.
I mean, none of y'all are really like consequential. The only one who's consequential right now was the one throwing fireballs and the one that's up here stabbing me with this poison javelin. So
Right.
Caliph also
I
did
think,
slay your little fur ball.
Yeah.
yeah, she can't do that to me though.
Right. It's the nice thing about Hubris.
I mean, they are mind flayers. All right, so we're gonna tentacle grab you then.
Try it. You'll,
Might any kind of like disadvantage or anything?
I wish.
Short.
All right,
Yeah, short. Now you got it.
23 hit.
Oh, that hits.
Uh-oh.
All right, so you are grappled
Okay.
and make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
DC 17.
Nailed it.
Ooh, right on, yeah. But you still take 21 psychic damage
Fine.
as you are wrapped up in some tentacles.
It's in trouble now.
Got it right where you want it.
I mean, kind of do.
I rolled a 10 and a 1. That was lame. All right. So Ephesus is like, huh. I mean, we got this in hand. I don't know why I rolled with advantage, but
Looks like a hit.
yeah. Oh, the 10 was good.
I mean, that's still half. That's good.
And it bloodied, said Agavac.
Yeah, he's done.
And then Ephesus is going to move over here. Yeah. All right. So Oma and Kell make a saving throw.
Yeah.
16. Come on,
There it
16.
is.
Oh, you lied to me. You said you were going to keep rolling 16.
I thought I was.
I mean,
I held you to that.
I did roll a 16.
Oh, Oma rolled the 16 for you.
There you go, Alma. Nicely
Here's the
done.
fun part. No one's bringing you light.
Sure,
yeah, I
it is
mean,
dark over there.
that is. Yep, it is dark.
There's a sword sheathed right next to you that would cast light.
I don't know if I've seen that sword
I don't know if you have.
out of the sheath.
Yeah, I did last
Have you used
combat.
it?
No, yeah, I guess he did.
Booville.
Just snatch it off you and go.
I mean, it's not like
More
he can
used,
stop you.
more used to you than me.
And
It's basically my flashlight.
I know I didn't want this, but I need it.
Fouville.
Oh, Fouville, it's go time.
Yeah.
Right, 5, 10.
That's the go. All right.
Wait. So wait, is dope? So half their move is 12 and a half.
ready to go.
Yeah, it's a 25
Yeah.
full move.
So we're giving 25 on half. We're being generous with the gnomes, the slow gnomes.
But the thing is, like, can he move 3
Yeah,
squares
So he's
and then
technically here.
that's 15 feet?
Yeah, like he's technically right. Whoops. Right here.
Mm,
Right.
No,
we
we
have an action to
can't do that.
not have
Halfway.
it.
Yeah, so if he's got a double move to get 15 feet, then he's not gonna do anything. But if he can stop at 12 and a half, be like,
That extra 12.5, he's got a double move to get it.
Can he squeeze? Because I mean, he would make himself tiny, and he could be in someone else's space, right?
but he can't
How many
stop.
moves do you fit
Not,
in?
not in another person's space. Like, he can't end there.
Yeah, he can't stop there. Like he could go through it. Like he
Well,
can
if
get
you're
through it
tiny,
no
you can't.
problem.
When you're tiny, you can end in someone else's space. And isn't squeeze reduce your size?
Well,
I
I
think
don't
it
think
just
you
lets
have
you.
that when you're small.
I think it just lets you pass through. Like, I don't think.
Yeah, there's nothing in that being small allows you to be in another thing square. There are classes that allow that. There might be a people that allow that.
I mean, I think you give up some sort of advantage or disadvantage or something
I don't know.
when you're doing so.
Like if it's in 5, like it's not in squares really, because if it was in squares rounded up, then okay, I just go 3 squares and I'm there. But
Right.
it's in feet.
You don't quite make it.
Well, I'm saying you could get to Kell's space and just be
Well, I mean,
chilling.
I can get
That's tiny.
here and do nothing, but
That's right. That's the question.
I'm out of range of Ray of Frost by like 5 feet right now. Yeah.
Well, now, something you could do, because you can't finish your move in somebody else's square, but like he could
Oh.
step into Aleshu's square, cast, and step back.
There you go.
Yeah, I could do that.
That's true. Yeah.
I was also trying to get out of the way,
I know. Not easy.
but yeah,
That's not in a thing right now.
yeah. I
But
guess
then
I just
disadvantage because he is squeezing to be in that square.
But you're not. Like,
Yeah,
you
so
don't
attack-
lose when you pass through someone's
yeah.
square.
I'm just bouncing out.
But you're
But attack
casting
roll-
in that square.
I
Yeah, I
just
don't know.
read that it's attack rolls. It has disadvantage on attack rolls and dex saving throws while squeezing through a space. So technically, he is squeezing. So he is going to be at disadvantage, in that space.
Well, I mean, he doesn't have anything.
But it's better than nothing.
He
Better
doesn't
than
have
nothing.
anything
No.
else to do, so
Yeah,
he's gonna try this.
might- double crit right here.
Yeah, with disadvantage. Okay, well, so he's not gonna hit.
Really,
But
really
he threw some rays of frost out there. Or
That's
a
right.
ray of
Yeah, it
frost,
got briefly cold for a
and it
moment.
just
Yeah.
like
Alright.
I pictured that it just sort of like ran out of steam and fell to the ground somewhere around somewhere in front of this guy.
That's why it's white over here.
Yeah, like it kinda
the
went,
little white
"Yeah,"
spot.
and just sort of hit
the ground. All right. All right. Prince Elishu, make a saving throw. Pemwick
That's
and
out.
Nably.
Cumulative on these saves.
Then we can go first.
20.
Pretty
Then
fast.
20, 25.
Okay.
So move to there.
All right, she's done.
30 feet away exactly. So we'll poison dart. And we'll miss. Tably moved, double moved.
Yep.
All right. Foodie and Wigbit. Make us safe. Make us safe.
There we go. Almost. That was one of the numbers.
And Fudepneth.
That's a double move.
Yeah, but at least you're there for next round.
Okay.
I mean, the Illithid might not be, but at least we're ready.
Yeah.
Ready for the
All
show.
right. Growlrez and Caliph.
All right.
Yeah. I don't know. This might be Caliph's battle right here.
This is a Gandalf.
Go ahead and crit. $14 plus another 8.
So when you're grappled, you don't provide, you're not at disadvantage or anything, right? We've been over
No.
that. Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's restrained.
All right.
16.
17 is the number. No, I lied. That's a lie. 15 is the number. They're not
Perfect.
anymore. They're not anymore.
Nice.
Punch him in the throat for 8 more.
Alright.
So
30, right?
30?
Yeah.
Yeah.
30 damage from jabs and
Jeez.
Yeah.
Growler is
Hey.
really putting a hurt on this guy.
he is
Monks.
terrible.
Anybody else want to kill it, or y'all want to watch Caliph do it?
Caleb, take it. I love watching
I
him.
can,
She
I'm
was
not
about to
gonna-
hold Podwat can come up and take a shot.
I'm not going to see it anyway, so I don't care.
I found this battle stunning.
You're very stunning. Yes.
Something's
Caliph.
going on up there.
Yeah.
So Caliph will teleport to here, and then while you were doing that, and then she will attack with advantage, and she critted.
I think that hits.
Rip.
Don't even need to worry about rolling the advantage.
Wait, oh my god. So I just want to roll all the dice now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
27. I'm just going to roll that damage again because it's critted because it didn't double.
Yeah.
Yep. Subtract 5 off.
Right.
Subtract 5. So 53 minus 5. So 48. And then she was going to consume the dark circle she made. Because that's part of the attack too, which is all at this point. So it's another of these, and I don't know if these actually would double either.
They're dice.
Yeah.
If it's part of the attack, then all dice in the attack
It's-
double.
It's all okay. So there's that, and then so 48 and 26 and 27.
Did she just like insta kill it? Was that its max hit points?
That was 101. She did 101. Yeah. So she seemed a little angry, I think, and she just you see all kinds of, even if you're stunned, you see all kinds of. Well, no, you don't, because you can't see in the dark. Well, if you can see in the dark, you see all kinds of necrotic nastiness just enter this Illithid, and then when the dust is settled, there's not a lot of that Illithid left.
Oh dear.
That's amazing.
That was a good
That's a
round.
good crit.
That was a very good crit.
That was a really good crit. Yeah, and so and the dust kind of settles, and you're technically out of combat. If y'all want to see how many rolls it takes you to get out of being stunned.
How many rolls do we need? How many rolls do we have left?
So you've rolled 3.
Yeah.
So you get 7 more.
Okay. There it is.
Hey! Look, you got it.
Next
You
round.
got it as soon as combat was over.
Big bit.
Wig.
Hey, there you go.
Wow.
1 minute.
Perfect. You're no longer stunned. You
Just a
finally
minute.
succeeded.
All right. Just
Yeah,
still rolling.
how many would it have taken?
Yeah, like if there was no time.
There was no minute limit. Till death. I
Hey,
think.
There you go.
And eventually Alma will come out of it, and anybody else that was stunned. But yeah, I guess it takes a good minute after that for folks to get out of it. Oh, sorry, Wig, but I didn't mean to remove yours. I was trying to go for Alma. All right, so we got 2 dead things.
Yeah, check out this staff.
Okay. And Kell,
Yeah.
make a knowledge check for me.
yeah, about this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have at least heard in your travels, maybe not ever seen, but you've heard of creatures called Quoris, Quori. And the thing is that they're not native to the material plane. So this is an otherworldly creature, if you will. It's an aberration, obviously, and is imbued with a lot of psionic energy. And what it attempts to do is actually try to take control of people's brain, similar to like a possession type thing. So it was trying to steer Gralrez there, but
Yeah, that would have been bad if the first who stabbed was an ally.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
and they're, I mean, you've heard that their mind control things that they do is very, it's gross how they do it, and it's very difficult to undo. So,
And do I recall what plane they come from?
One of them,
I do.
yes,
Yeah.
you do, yes.
Okay.
I'll look it up for you because
Yeah.
I don't remember. It's somewhere else.
Well, now how did they get that here?
Hmm.
That's interesting.
It's not just something that
Looking at the-
lives this far down.
No, these things come from blah blah blah.
Oh, I don't even know if I've heard of blah blah blah.
No, they must have gotten it here somehow, but I didn't.
I think that's going to be the name.
Yeah, blah blah blah.
Sorry,
plane.
that's going to be the name of the plane. The plane
Yeah.
is actually
Yep,
blah blah blah.
The new plane.
Yep.
I think they just pulled it out of its shower drain up here, and
Yep.
that's
Yeah.
I did not expect to see one of those here ever.
Doesn't seem too bad.
There we go.
They do some awful things.
Really?
Yes, they take you. They take your mind in a way that these other things don't. It's different from the way the Illithid do it, and it's very hard to undo. Like once they're in there, they get their hooks in you. It's not good.
I guess it's a good thing I was here first.
Yeah, and it's fortunate that it didn't survive very long, because trust me, you don't want one of those getting in there.
Nods to Caliph. Well, things don't survive long.
She
How did?
says, I like the way you fight.
We make a good team.
You do. And that's. Nah, she just like shakes her head again.
Wait a minute. What did I just say?
This is, yeah.
What's happening?
This new life I'm leading is just, it's a strange life I'm leading. And again, when you start talking about a creature, once again, you see the book come out for Ephesus, and he starts because he's looking at this like, what in the hell is this? And like you start talking, he's like, oh, interesting. And so, what did you call it again? He asked you.
The Quori.
Quori.
Yes.
So, yeah, the notes are okay. But yeah, so you're gathered around these. So growers, you have this staff. It's a black staff. And as you pick it up, it essentially it doesn't crumble in your hands, but as soon as you pick it up, you feel like whatever was holding it together kind of leave it. And it doesn't feel as potent as like when you first picked it up. It's still a staff. It's still a black staff. But there was something about it that isn't there anymore.
Yeah, of course. We should have just tied this guy up, taken his staff, eat all the other Illithid with it.
Yeah. And it's a big staff too, because that's a large creature, and the staff was put it on the ground, comes up to its neck. So it's
So for me, it's a maul.
Yes. Yeah.
I can really use it anyways.
Yeah.
No, they'll toss it on the ground.
All right.
All right. We trudge forward.
And Ephesus does look at the dead Illithid and says, I believe that's a Ulitharid, which is it's obviously a larger mind flayer, but and anybody can make an Arcana check on them if you'd like.
Sure. I know how to Arcana.
Wigbit, I'll even give you yours with advantage.
Hey.
Arcana check.
And I'll tell you why in a moment if you make it.
All right, I was not going to make it, but now I will.
Well, actually, y'all are all there. So everybody could technically make the roll with advantage.
7.
Wigbit should not have made it.
Yeah.
A little better.
A little better.
Not good.
So the Ulitharid is the thing that when it, and so Grauraz, you would have at least heard of these things, and Kell, you're not quite so sure about this. You've heard of these things, but you're not really sure about what I'm about to say. And Grauraz, this is what you kind of remember, but you also remember that when y'all first got to the Gith chamber, when you first came on the scene, they were actually talking about this a little bit. And so, Wigbit, this is why you would have had a chance to make it too, because as you were coming out of your being, brain eaten, you were hearing the conversation, but clearly it didn't sink in for Wigbit.
The first time, probably.
The first time, right? But these are the things that. This is one step away from being an elder brain. So these are the things that when they decide that, or whenever whatever decides that they're to be an elder brain, they basically take that staff and they crack their head open, and the staff has something about it that allows these things to become an elder brain. Now they don't always become elder brains. Sometimes they serve just as a powerful Illithid. But so that's what, and you get the impression that in that vision that you saw when the Illithid were leaving that civilization, that what you were looking at was this big old Illithid. And eventually there was a brain there. So, you're kind of thinking about that, this, the pictures you saw in your head, and you're kind of putting that together as so I think that, probably not this big Illithid, obviously, but, that's the process. So.
Ephesus, stick that staff in your head real quick, man. Do it.
Yeah, we need our own elder brain.
We'll fight their elder brain with our elder brain.
That's right. I'll be an elder brain.
but for good.
Yeah.
but for good. Books got to come in good use at some point, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
But yeah, so that's why you kind of surveying the scene. But there's, like I said, there's a hole over here in the ceiling, and then there's this short little passageway, and you can see as you're glancing down that you can see the wall down here, and then you have you can't see more than that without heading down there.
Right. And yeah, Growers did. I mean, he'll share the Elder Brain thing, but so are we just trudging forward?
Imagine all our friends are gonna come. Up
Yes. Can we change tactics with the forward movement though?
Why? It seems like it's been working fine. I mean, at least this time you were further back, so they couldn't, get up and attack you.
I mean,
If you want to go first,
Here, I'll move the dead Illithid so y'all can, if you want to fill in. Although I will tell you that you don't really need to line yourself up right here if you don't want to.
yeah, we're finally reached the end of the map.
Yep.
Wait,
There's nothing more.
The map is over.
What's going on with the
there's
ceiling?
still so much space down here.
Yeah,
There's a
we're still right, but yeah, there's plenty of down.
So there's a hole in the ceiling. It's about 15 feet above you. And as you go under and you look up, you see a dark shaft. And what's your light radius? Wig?
30.
So yeah, you can see 30 foot up, and then you can see that it continues to go up.
I'll throw my sword up. And then I'll remember that, oh shit, that's a sword.
Yeah, so you throw it up there, but then you duck out of the way. You don't really get a good view of what's what's up there once you throw the sword.
My flashlight. Shit. All right, nothing up there as far as I can see. Groudus, you should peek. You probably can see farther than me.
All right, Growers will go look.
So when you look up, so you're like 15 feet to it, and then like your dark vision is 120, right? Mm-hmm. So you basically can see like all the way, and just at like the very edge of your vision, you catch a glimpse of what looks like a like almost like like you're looking up at a ceiling from very far away. It's just on the very edge of your vision.
We'll walk back. It's just I don't know, big hole.
It's a nice hole.
I guess I don't usually rate them.
It's really circular.
Cylindrical.
Okay. I didn't know that holes, you called them something different when they're shaped like circles.
No, it's a cylinder. It's not a. All right. I like that you gotta play dumb on that.
I didn't make it eighth grade geometry or whatever. Actually, I think it's like third grade.
So
Made it.
So as y'all are like standing there debating what to do, I'll turn around and y'all see like Pemwick, and like he's kneeling over with his head, and you see like blood coming out of his nose and out of his ears, and he's what?
Oh,
Get out of my head! Out of my head! Like, and he's bleeding.
Uh-oh, Pimwick.
Did he have 8 hit points to take?
He did. He was at full.
Okay,
Oh.
nice. Good.
Yeah. So he didn't even get bloodied by that. He was one
He's
away
so
from me, but
mighty.
he was bloodied from that. Yeah. So he's over there and he's get out of me head, get out of me head, and he like shakes it off and. Whew.
What was
This
that?
place is terrible.
Yeah.
Elise, you swab some blood out of his ears, because I know it.
I don't think we need to wait here.
Yeah.
I'm as ready as I'm going to be. Unless we're taking time, but
Did Growrus say about what he saw up the hole?
yeah. I mean, yeah. He says it's a big hole. Wigbit says it was a circle. Growrus corrected him and said it was a cylinder. And yeah, he just said it was a big hole.
So he didn't say what he saw. He didn't say he saw the ceiling up there.
Not to Wigbit. Not to what Wigbit's questions were. No, because to him it's not pertinent. Because it's the ceiling.
Unless you can fly, it's not.
You're not going up. So it doesn't matter. To him, he's like, we're going down.
All right, well,
All right.
you all gonna vortex your way on down the hall here?
That works better than these last couple of missions.
Is Elite going first?
Yeah, I think so.
So we're no longer sneaking.
We weren't sneaking before.
We were sneaking before.
No, we weren't.
This is the first. Is this the first time Growrus has actually failed sneaking?
It was.
Yeah. No. What was the other time?
Last week?
Did he?
Yeah.
No.
No.
We-
He just
there
barely
wasn't-
beat it.
There wasn't really a sneak
They
involved
just
last week.
knew.
It
they
was
knew.
it was the funnel last week. Yeah.
Right. They were waiting.
The time before that, he snuck up.
Yeah.
So-
All right.
No, we sneak good.
We sneak good.
Sneak.
All right. Yeah.
I'm nervous.
So you
I'll just roll a sneak now, a stealth now for whenever it comes
Okay.
into. It's a
Ooh.
26 for whenever it comes into play.
Very sneaky.
good.
That way you don't have to like be like, no,
No, that's cool.
no.
I just wanted to get rid of your good roll anyway, so that's fine.
I don't know. I've been kind of. It's been
Yeah.
rare rolls for me. It'll go down now. Oh, what are those
I
things
guess
from Star Trek?
I guess that's kind of what you would
Tribbles.
see.
Oh, yeah,
Room full
those.
of tribbles?
There's a room full of tribbles.
Uh-oh.
Tribbles. Yeah. So
There's gonna be a lot more of them soon.
Yeah.
kind of
So,
peeking
we know what happens
around
here.
the, I'm kind of peeking around the corner here.
Whole Underdark will be full of them.
That might solve the problem for us.
Yeah. You know, we just leave, let it fill with tribbles. Whatever.
I guess
took-
you could
we-
actually see.
Somebody took care of the problem. Wasn't
That's
us?
right. That's right. Well, and then, what we can do is we can spend the rest of the campaign preparing for the tribbles that come out of
The
the
tribble
under.
invasion. Yep.
Right, because they're eventually, gonna overflow.
Yeah, you can kind of see. Yeah. So to your right, you can just see kind of this. Well, that right there. I mean, I guess you could see all the way through. You can see the wall there, through there, like that.
Hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, over to the left.
And then, yeah, over here, yeah, to your left, and then over here to your, I guess to Growrus's left.
Yeah.
To your right on the screen, you see this this chamber, and you can see that there are these little tubs that are floating in here.
In the air?
Yep, they're just floating in the air. They're actually I think they're like, I don't know, probably 7-8 feet off the ground,
That's
just kind of floating. And I mean that's all you can tell from where you are.
right. Are they opaque? Does it seem like they might be floating and there's stuff floating in them we can see, or we're not close enough to tell?
You can't see into them. I think that's what opaque means. I think I have to go back to my yeah. It's hard to see. It's hard to see. So you can't see into them. So they're like little jars floating.
Steps in and nods to Alaishu over at. Did you turn your light out?
I sheathed my sword, yes.
Oh, okay, so you can't see anything.
No.
Well, so Garros will do it anyways. He'll nod over to the floating jars. What do you think that is?
Say, I don't know, I can't see anything. I'm waiting here.
Oh, it did get better.
Yes.
Got a lot better. There's some floating jars over to our left.
That's strange.
And Caleb appears in between you. This is so much better.
I know, so much.
I'm stumbling around back here. Where did everybody go?
No, there's light back by Wigbit.
Okay, good.
It's going to take his light out.
Yeah. Only 30.
So Oma will come over to you, Kell, and says, would you like me to light up one of your weapons?
That would be helpful. You can do that?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Which one would you like me to light up?
I guess this one. I'm holding the heavy crossbow.
No, she'll put her hand on it and wave something, and light appears on your crossbow.
Oh, cool! I get to make an aura now.
Yeah, so many auras.
You need like a night vision scope or something on there that.
Oh yeah. We need to get.
You gotta be able to
looking through it.
Yeah.
We need to make one of those.
But
Seems like something Zelfod could make.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, come on.
he exists. You gotta find him, but he exists.
Oh no. Somewhere.
Somewhere, yeah. So what are you doing, Groros?
Do we want to take a look at these jars, or just keep moving and assume that they won't murder us?
It just got bright where you are, by the way.
Kayla's like, damn it.
Oh, this is great.
Jars?
And like she turns around and looks at Wigbit, or looks at Prince Alaishu, like, can you put that out? And then realizes it's not Prince Alaishu. She's like,
Me further up the hall.
Wigbit comes up with his lights. All right, Garros will come there.
Can we make those auras visible? I can't see Wigbits and I can't see
I
Kell.
turn mine on, but yeah, I think Johnny has to do that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, you're
That's
right.
in your
All right, Kell, I have made yours visible to everybody.
Cool.
Wigbit, I thought apparently I had not. Damn it.
Tell you're going circles. We got weird lights.
Groros, if you ever get an aura,
The moon sword casts a
I
square
made
light.
yours.
Oh, all right. See?
And,
Apparently,
okay.
the light spell casts a circular light.
Almost does anyway. Apparently.
Right.
Isn't that 20?
Yeah.
20?
The light spell? Yeah,
Like
it's 20,
20.
20 and 20.
That's what he's doing.
That's what I've got.
Oh,
But it's a circle, so it's much smaller.
yeah, it is.
Hey, so you move into the,
Everybody-
I guess
you want me to
now
make a
well-lit chamber.
Make it a square.
There you
Everything's
go.
fine. All right.
I'm
Fine.
going circle. I don't care.
Fine. It's a square.
Perfect.
'Cause
That's
light-
what I like, is a nice square.
Yeah,
light.
light falls nice sharp edges and
Yeah.
corners.
You can't get a sharp angle without
Explain how
diffuse light.
That's how it works in D&D. D&D has square light.
distance
Yeah.
travel
Very true.
diagonally. It's that's just how it works.
It's very true.
A warped realm. How high up are these jars?
So they're like 7 to 8 feet apart, and so as you come into the chamber, you all like start hearing in your head like a constant babble of you don't know what it is. It's just noise. Like it sounds like voices, but they're like all overlapping each other, and so it's impossible to tell what it is. But it's like this little babble of just back and forth, like just in your head. And if you step back out of the chamber, they kind of become more distant until you get far enough away. If you're back here at the entrance to the chamber, then you don't hear it. But if you move like in and you're like standing amidst them, yeah, you hear it from like all directions. And it's clear that like it's sort of clear where it's coming from. It's coming from these things that are just floating in the air.
Could we see the how you said they're 8 feet up? 7?
They're 7, 8 feet up.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I'll swing a hammer at one.
I knew it.
Dude, they're, like, smashing.
There you go.
I'd be more curious. The noises.
It's problem solving.
What's in here?
The whispers are bothering me. I'm
Found out on day one when he told us he could pick locks.
That's right.
I
So,
forgot that happened.
so this, you're gonna hit one of these right here in front of you. The hammer. Yes.
I'm gonna try and smash it away from me. I don't want to get the goo on me.
Okay. Yeah. So you'll hit it, and when you hit it, it does like the thing kind of burst, and it falls, so it doesn't stay floating. It falls to the ground, and what it does, you see, it's clearly like some kind of brain hits the floor and just like splats on the floor.
Nice.
Rain jars.
No good.
Well, I'll go nuts if anybody wants to join me.
Yeah.
Browder can't reach him.
This is like kid at a birthday party and you just brought out the pinata.
I'm gonna use
It's great fun. I didn't get to hit anything these last.
jars. How big are the jars?
Uh,
How thick are they?
they're not real thick. They're just
All right. So here's what's gonna happen.
All right.
I say, wait a minute, come back here.
What?
Come back here for a second.
Why?
And Alacia pulls out a stack of copper coins.
Oh
You hear
God.
that noise?
So before you do any of the shenanigans you're about to do, anybody that's in there, which I'm assuming it's y'all, make a perception roll, because you gotta, I guess, see it first. I'll give it to Kell at disadvantage because there's so much light in here.
Yeah, we totally see whatever it is.
So Growlers and Wigbit actually see it. I don't know if it matters to Wigbit. So as they're starting to talk about this, Wigbit and Growlers, you notice that like on each of the jars, you can see that like it didn't really stand out at first, but as you're looking at it, there's clearly things that are inscribed on each of the jars.
Yeah, but we can't read it.
It makes no sense, right? It makes no sense to you,
Yeah,
but
plain
it's clear
understand.
that and there's different symbols like on every jar.
What do you want to do, Alacia? What? Why you?
It's like, I bet you can't break one of those with one of these.
I'm breaking it with this.
No, throw these at them.
Like a game?
After a while of hearing this, what are you all doing in there?
That sounds. I remember going to a carnival when I was a kid.
Caleb looks at you, Kell, and's like, I don't know what they're doing. And she like, she follows Growlres over here.
And says,
Yeah.
I think whatever that Illithid did, I think all the blasts they've taken have done.
Kell, come
I
here.
guess. Why?
I mean, they're still whispering. I'm gonna start going nuts again, smashing, and then hopefully
Like snap.
Let them get it out of their system.
Brain
Okay.
is the floor.
I'm gonna throw a copper at one of these and see if they bounce off or if they break.
I mean, if nothing else, at least they're destroying them, and that's probably a good thing.
Like, dude,
So the copper isn't strong enough to knock it away.
Need something heavier.
Yeah.
Platinum.
No.
Yeah, you don't think money is strong enough to
All
knock
right.
it down.
I'll throw a couple hand axes and then go and get them.
All right, so y'all are playing. Y'all are playing pinata.
I
Trying to
just
see
want
what's handy.
I just want to mention that, like, in a place where we have kind of already discussed that waiting around for a long time is not great. You want to stand in that room and like play carnival games, and throw things at jars?
I was
That
done
seems
before
like
you
a-
finished that sentence.
Seems like a waste of time.
This is part of the vortex of chaos.
I don't know. It seems like
I don't.
seems like that's a thing you could do later.
I mean, I was going to.
Just
I
saying.
don't imagine those brains are good.
Kell, it takes me like 12 seconds to finish this room.
All right. Okay. It looks like a giant waste of time to Kell. Just based on what I've observed so far.
And Wigbit
6 seconds.
and Wigbit and Prince Elishu and Kell make another perception roll, I guess. Because y'all are still there. That's a good roll. Ooh, we have a perceiver.
I perceive. I gotta pay attention to what's going on around me. In my line
Mike,
of
have
work.
you rolled higher than a 3 tonight?
Can we just not talk about my die rolling tonight? That's
So-
why I'm throwing copper coins at ground stones. There's literally nothing else I can do here.
So Wigbit and Kell will notice it first, that as you like smash and like brains come out, the color coding actually is relevant in the room, which might be a little hard to see with all the light over it. But like, so the two, like the ones that are the same color look very similar. They're, a little bigger. Some are a little smaller. Some are, reddish. Others are grayish. Some are, so, as he's smashing them and the brains are falling out and splatting on the floor, you could tell that there's some similar looking brains in here, and then some ones that are maybe a little bit different. None of you are real brain experts, so you probably wouldn't know exactly what it is, but
Different species of creatures, though.
yeah, exactly, different species. So.
Oh, it's nice that they took the time to sort those out.
But yeah, after
they must not have a lot else going on.
The stuff that they sort through is amazing.
after Wigbit smashes the last one, though, you no longer hear any things going on in your head. Yep.
Is there still some though? Like there has been, or like
Once you smash the last one, all the conversation ceases.
The conversations we've been hearing forever.
we still have stuff that we've had for
Yeah, no, yeah, you're still hearing all that, like
kind of. I
residual.
didn't think it was going to be.
Yeah, that's a different brain than Girl Smash.
These are going to grow up to be that brain.
Not anymore.
Nope.
I don't know if they were going to
So
go through anything.
I think that was like a cafeteria
Yeah,
like
specimen jars.
automat.
Yeah.
Might have been, yeah.
Just pluck one out of there. And,
Yeah.
Anybody want to try one?
Nope.
No, good. Yeah, so you come over here, and you and Caleb come over here first, and you start entabling, and you start looking around this area, and you don't see anything here and here. And as you get around the corner, and you peer around the corner, you see that this is obviously it seems like it's one chamber that seems to have been partitioned in some way. I mean, these are walls, but you don't find anything. Everybody can make an investigation roll if you want to. Or I guess it's more of a survival roll, actually, because it's a tracking roll. So I'll give you either one. Take your best roll.
There I go. I got a 10.
There you go. Good.
Yeah, so y'all see that there's Illithid footprints in here because y'all have seen enough Illithid and footprints. So there's a good amount of them. And y'all roll, yeah. So you would think maybe these are chambers of Illithid, because y'all have been in quite a few of them, but there's no sign of any other Illithid that you can find. And like you search around for like secret doors and passageways and all that stuff, and you don't see anything else.
Damn.
So I guess we've got to go up.
So we are climbing up that hole.
Different, but I suppose.
Can I, with tracking skills, see if anything has been going up or down the hole?
I mean,
Tracking.
what's the state?
Tracking skills?
Just
He's a ranger.
rangery skills. I know I'm out of my element here.
I mean, but usually you look for like footprints and things like that, right?
Right. Yeah. I mean, I would understand if it did not work.
I mean, you do see some footprints out here, but most of them are the large variety, so you think they probably belong to Agavak over here. But yeah, otherwise you don't.
There's nothing, like no paths, no trodden down, no slime streaks going this way. I mean, I'm going that way either way, but just would confirm my.
I make a rangery roll for me.
Yeah, rangery roll.
Rangery roll, survival roll, I guess. Yeah,
Survival again.
yeah. Okay, yeah. So you find like maybe there is some evidence, and it's pretty faint that there, that there is some traffic this way. But it's not like it's like here is a footprint, here is a footprint. It's just it's not dusty. It's not it's clear that there's something that has moved this way.
I'll point that out. Something's gone this way, but not much.
But like which direction it's going and all that, it's can't tell.
So if I spend a little time under this hole here,
I'll move Tablet back out.
do I get a sense of any humanoids or fiends anywhere within 5 miles? Like maybe up in this hole? Direction?
Passes, monstrosities can be thrown in there.
So hang on. Humanoids, yes.
Are you all humanoids? Don't you have to choose specific types?
Not for favorite enemy. Just choose humanoid.
I thought you had to choose specific types of humanoids.
Oh, so in one version of the Ranger, it's
Like orc or goblin.
choose two,
I think
and in the other version, it's humanoids as a group.
yeah, the
Unearthed Arcana.
the fixed,
I don't know
yeah,
which
the
one is
fixed
which.
ranger, the unearthed arcana ranger is humanoids is a category.
Rather than splitting it off, because
Yeah.
I would have chosen.
Beasts, fae, humanoids, monstrosities, or undead are the choice for the first level favorite enemy.
Okay.
And then greater gives you the other ones: the aberrations, celestials, constructs, dragons, elementals, fiends, giants. So
And so, Wigby, you're just monstrosities, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you take a little time, and
that's
you
a
get
minute.
you get fiend and humanoid.
Ah.
And yes, so no monstrosities.
Okay, and I get which numbers, general direction, and distance in miles, if I can discern that kind of stuff in the weirdness that is this place.
Yeah. So you get the impression that like if it's too far away down here, Like even though you have good range with
That
this,
doesn't. Yeah.
yeah, it's like Wigbit didn't really pick up on the bay here until he was relatively close to it. But you do pick up that whatever this is, it must be kind of close. And you pick up one humanoid and one fiend.
Okay.
And generally the direction is up.
All right.
It's above you.
Well, there's something humanoid and some kind of fiend too far up that way.
Climbing will be fun.
Well,
Especially slowed.
Very smooth.
How fast are we gonna be?
and Ephilis says, yeah, that would make sense and he's like, as y'all been down here searching these, he's been looking at things in here and he's been like staring up at the hole and that would make sense. The Illithid can levitate, of course, so if they were to use this, they could merely just levitate themselves right up.
It's quite far up there before it has a ceiling.
I guess it's not a latrine. That's my theory.
One end of it.
My theory is, yeah, we were at the bad end. I didn't want to stand under here too long.
Do Illithid go to the bathroom?
Oh God.
I don't know.
So,
Brains, I
I
suppose.
mean, with it right there, you can find out just how many buttholes they have.
Wait, little bite. You go to the peaks.
So
Yeah.
we're not going to go off the rails and do Illithid anatomy tonight. So whatever the answer is you want it to be is what the answer is.
Holy moly!
We got a latrine to.
See this.
Yeah.
That. Woo! All right,
We
let's
don't have time. We have a latrine to climb up.
All right.
Right.
We just hope no giant Illithid destroys it while we're on the way.
So, yeah, right. So Ephilis says, and he looks at Tably, and then maybe also at Fidepnus and says, I don't know if you have the ability to levitate. I can't remember actually if they have that spell or not. That's why Ephilis is saying it.
No.
But Ephilis says I can allow one of us to levitate up.
But just one?
If we pick the right.
Yeah, because the spell only lets one at a time. So
Well, then I should levitate up so that I can hold the rope.
While you get attacked and killed.
It's true. I mean, I might be able to get up there without too much difficulty.
Without levitating?
Yeah. Maybe.
I could carry you up.
No.
I could carry a couple people up, actually.
Make an investigation roll if you're standing under looking at the hole. If you're afraid of the latrine and you're not, then don't make the investigation.
I'm just being cautious.
I understand. Yeah, you're kind of like, So Kell and Gralrez, you notice as you're looking up that it is the rock inside is super smooth. So you're not sure you've seen rock that's like just that smooth. Like, I mean, especially Gralrez, because you can see when you got the light shining, so you can see, like, as far as you can see, it is smooth rock.
Like it's been flushed for thousands of years. Well, I don't think anybody's climbing up that, I gotta say.
That would be difficult.
Like, you think it's possible, but you think it would require a roll every round, and it'd be a pretty high DC every round.
Yeah, I think it'd be like trying to climb ice.
Yeah. And falling.
I mean, somebody could catch, right?
Yeah, but I can just carry you up.
Half damage, half damage.
Ephelis, can you create a portal or something to get us up there?
I don't know what is up there, so I can't create a. Well, that's not true. I could try,
And
but
who knows
The
where it will
the
go?
last time I did that down here was not a pleasant experience.
What if you flew up and then send the portal back? Is that the magic thing?
It's a magic thing I'm not capable of.
Oh, okay.
All right. So somebody has to get up there, tie off a rope, hopefully somewhere up there, and then we can climb.
And I can allow whoever wants to go up, if it's me or whoever.
Whoever goes up, I'll make them invisible. Says Foodie Nuff.
I thought that was a late shoot.
You can hold back, you bastard.
He's like, I have a couple of 4th level spell slots. I'm gonna go ahead and use those now.
It's like, let me just cast invisibility real quick.
Let me
There
cast
we go.
mass invisibility on everybody. Yeah.
I'm happy to continue going up, or continue taking the lead. Give me enough rope to drop down.
Alicia looks at Grelrose and's like, I just don't think that you can pull me up.
I don't intend to. I intend to tie off the rope and let you get yourself up.
What if there's nothing to tie it to?
Then we'll use my grappling hook and it'll latch onto the side there at the top edge.
There you go. I don't know what a grappling hook is, but we'll use it.
I tie the rope to the grappling hook and then tie the second length of rope to the first length of rope. So it'll give us 100 feet of rope.
Growlers will wrap that around himself, and it's basically a rope armor.
You're going up the Smillander?
Yes.
Okay. I'll catch you if you fall.
Thank you.
So
Levitating, I won't fall.
The invisible flying gnome is going up
I'll catch him.
the hole.
so he is invisible. That's what I'm gonna ask.
Yeah.
All right. So he's invisible, and he's going to be levitated up. So levitation is you move 20 feet around, and usually you can't go higher. But then, of course, you're allowed to grab hold of things and like pull yourself up. And so, yeah. So I mean, you just put your hands like on the wall, and it doesn't require a lot of
Yeah, Wonka
Exactly.
style.
Yeah. And so you move 20 feet around because you can't. I don't think you can double move with the levitate. I think levitate is 20 feet.
That's the movement.
Yeah. So it'll take you 5 rounds of doing this to get up. And so you levitate up, and you pull yourself up, pull yourself up. And as you get closer, you can tell that ceiling is part of some other chamber. And so you approach.
Stealth.
Make a stealth roll.
Okay. You can't just use that one before.
No, you use that for the other chamber. Now you got a rope dangling. You're levitating. You're pulling yourself up a shithole. I mean, this is a
11.
You still have your
Plus
Do you have advantage or something?
the
Yeah.
invisibility bonus.
Exhausted.
inspiration?
I mean, advantage is already used.
Oh,
Like it already has advantage on it.
yeah.
But yeah, aren't you at disadvantage on that roll?
Right. So it cancels out.
Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do.
A new man.
Ooh,
Hey.
And it's all dark.
that's all I was gonna say. I don't see anything.
No, you can't tell yet.
So let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this. So if you go, it's probably like on the
Bottom
right, kind of bottom rightish of the map.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look at that. Crawled up the hole, and there's a
Is
pile
that
of.
mind rats again?
Mind rats.
Yep.
Where's that list?
Uh-oh.
Oh, is that exactly what those are?
Give me 1 second, 'cause I kind of forgot the brain rats in here, so I didn't have their page pulled up. Can't even call them brain rats. That's what they are. All right.
I can't wait till they take your brain and tell you to drop the rope. Like, I made it up here, suckers. Good luck.
I mean, I'm pretty invisible. Hopefully, they need a target.
Yep. That's what I'm just looking at. See what they can do. And yeah, okay. So yeah, so you get to the top, and I'm assuming you kind of peek your way over first, even though you are invisible.
Right.
And yeah, you can see that there's like a swarm of brain rats sitting right here, and they're all like, looking in your direction.
Because that grappling hook ground against the channel as I went through.
Did you do it at the top?
Huh?
So you put the grappling hook down at the top?
Oh, I mean, I was just thinking like it was like in front of my chest, and that's why I got an 11 on the roll.
Right.
Right. But yes,
Right.
if there's some place to hook it.
Well, you can hook it into the ground. I mean, there's enough, over the edge. It should provide enough science for it to work.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'll use the science to roll the rope down.
Yeah, you cast science and it works. Right.
And then I'll levitate myself up in the air a bit more above these rats.
Okay. And I mean, you can see pretty far, so I think it's like the whole thing, maybe.
I'll also not be directly above the hole.
Let me see. Oh yeah. So as you pull yourself up.
Ooh. Another hole. Is that on the floor or the ceiling?
So that one is in the ceiling over there.
Crap.
This is the Illithid Rising.
So yeah, that's
All right. While waiting on them.
uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm invisible. I might as well go check this place out, see what's trying to kill us, besides brain rats.
Okay, so describe to me what you're doing.
I am floating through the air.
Mm-hmm. How high up?
How high up is this place?
So it was 1,500. Oh yeah. So it's actually, it's only 10 feet above you where you are.
Got like the is a 10-foot ceiling in here?
Yes.
Oh, well, I'll be on the ceiling.
Okay.
And then just floating my way on over here.
Okay. So, what's everybody else doing?
Climbing up
Maybe
the
time, but it's going to take a while with the slowpokes. I don't know if we're letting the slowpokes go first or.
I mean,
That's what they've been doing.
What's that?
Let them catch up. That's what they've been doing.
I mean, we should at least probably send a couple people who aren't slow first, just in case Gralrez needs help, and then some slow people can start going, and
Okay.
fast people can climb over their backs.
I could probably get up there quickest. You can climb half speed, is that?
Half speed?
Yeah.
So I can get up there.
Oh, yeah.
But you can double move regular climb.
So just your speed, basically.
Yeah. So
And it's 100 feet. About 100 feet up? Like
yeah,
up shaft.
100 feet.
So you make it. I can make it 15 feet around up the rope. So
I can, do,
Everybody except the slow gnome should go before me.
So
I can get up there in 2.5.
I can do it in 2. I can do it in 1.5.
So just, yeah, I don't know if Wigbit, if you're a little faster and you want to go
I mean, it's all relative.
right in front of me.
So obviously you're not here. I just put all your tokens here because that'll help with as you're coming up the rope. And I think probably would work best is if like maybe we line them up in the order they're coming up. So like if Wigbit's coming first.
Yeah, we bit first, then Kell, then Uffless.
We'll line them up here.
Yeah, just so we have them in order and so I can know who's coming out of the hole first.
Uffless.
While y'all figure that out.
Yeah, get Eplis up there. We need our boy wizard tank.
Yeah. And we need our drow tank.
With so much light up there, because the 2 people going up have so much light.
We need it.
Yeah, I just don't know that she's gonna bother coming that quickly.
Might not.
She'll go between you and Alashu.
Okay. Yeah, y'all put them in. Y'all set the order. Y'all set the order.
Apples is in there.
Uffless is next.
Caliph is in there.
Who was next? Caliph.
Probably Oma.
Okay.
Then probably Pimwick after Podwat.
Wait, Alashu after...
Yeah, we need to lace you like in the middle or somewhere.
Either after Oma or
By these people, anyways.
either before or after Oma, I'd say.
Here, I'll move everybody.
There we go. Foodie in the back.
Foodie's in the rear.
Now let the slow ones just take their time. They'll get here eventually.
They will.
They'll show up when everybody else is dead.
I mean, they'll show up when everybody else is going up the next hole.
Right.
All right. So y'all start. So climbing. And Wigbit, you're going to climb how fast?
I can do 40 around. So like it's like big
Okay.
2.5 rounds or whatever.
Okay. And are y'all all climbing to like?
Can the rope hold all of us?
No.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. How many people could fit on a rope?
I'd say 2 maximum.
You know your fancy ropes better than the rest of
Yeah.
us.
How much does your silk rope hold, sir?
Yeah. This is a fancy rope, fancy silk rope.
Yeah, it is.
Shouldn't it hold more than 2?
No, I think it works like a regular rope.
Otherwise, why even have it?
Well, it's got half the weight. It probably is stronger. I don't know. Does it say in here?
Rope, whether made of hemp or silk, has 2 hit points and can be burst with a DC 17 strength check. That's all it says.
That's not helpful.
Not any stronger.
Nope.
No, it's not any harder to cut.
Yeah, so why even?
Is it climbing rope? I mean,
Doesn't seem worth it.
like modern day climbing ropes, like thousands of pounds.
Yeah.
It's
So it's not that.
so it's not that good, but
Yeah.
500 pounds. I mean, we get 600 pounds, 3 people.
How much weight can the standard?
Yeah. All right. So while you investigate that, I'm gonna deal with Grauras. So
He's got a couple rounds on his own, anyways.
Grauras, back yourself up to the hole.
All right.
According
According to the chart, the rope in the PHB would be 7/8 inch diameter, based on the weight described. Okay. 1-inch rope. The safe load 675 could stand up to 8100 before it would snap. So if you don't want to stress it, 3 to 4, depending on if they're gnomes.
That's true.
I have load rating of 700 pounds.
Yeah.
So what did you have?
So yeah, that's like safe limit. Yeah, to not stress it.
That was the grappling hook of sufficient quality to match.
Yeah,
I mean, it has to be, right?
yeah.
Of course
It's
it's
his.
I
Made of
mean,
like whatever fancy metal.
my grappling hook's made out of a reindeer antler, so I don't know.
Yeah, but this is probably made out of like adamantium.
Yeah, fancy Leyden Isles
This
metal.
is steel.
So Grara, as you start to, so we're going 3 or 4 people on there.
I think we can
4
do.
people.
I think we can do 3 safely, right?
Yeah,
No, no.
200 pounds a person with weight
With
and gear and
stuff.
everything.
Okay.
So I'll be
Alright.
right behind Wigbit.
All right. So Wigbit, Kell, and Athlas, and then Caliph, Prince Elishu, and Oma. Okay. So Grara, as you are about to like proceed across this chamber, you hear, but in your mind, the rats all kind of sit up and they're still looking, but you can hear it's like coming from like this like hive mind type thing from these rats. Intruders are here. They are here. And so it's kind of like sending something out.
Warning call. Like a warning call.
Mm-hmm. But it's clear that the swarm hasn't like located you. But there's something sensing that. And then when it does that, make what's your passive perception?
14.
Okay. So you notice that the floor right here,
Is lava.
when it says that, the floor shifts, and it's continuing to shift. So it doesn't shift one time; it kind of shifts, and it's like changing. And so if you're looking at it, you're like, "That's a stone floor," but there's something up with that stone floor.
It's not what floors do.
Stone floor is moving in some way.
So yeah, I'm not gonna necessarily move there yet. Well, so I'll do the Underdark equivalent. I'll take a blue quartz chip. That's the smallest denomination of gem that I have.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll kind of toss it where the floor is moving, and then move over here.
Okay. Can you do that and stay invisible?
I'm not attacking. So it's attacks or spells.
Okay.
You're able to steal things. You can do all the thievy things. You can without losing your invisibility. So I feel like this falls under that umbrella.
Okay. So when you toss that gem onto the floor, you see this like this gray, because that's the color of the stone. This like gray. It's hard to say what it is. Yeah, it might be oozy. Like kind of comes up out of the floor and comes like over the gem and like basically takes it underneath and then goes back into the floor. And then, you kind of know what to look for now, because it's still the floor is still kind of churning a little bit. But yeah, you can't see your gem anymore.
Okay. And where was that?
Well, I don't know. Where'd you drop it?
Wherever, I don't know, wherever the ooze
All right.
was.
So.
Wherever I saw stuff moving, that's where I tossed the gem to.
Okay. So as you're looking at this, did that show up?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're looking at it and you realize like that whole area right there seems to be oozy.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'll toss another gem here. Well, actually, I'll just start by tossing another gem there. And then moving.
Okay. So you're feeding the floor?
I mean, I'm might as well feed.
Okay. All right. If you don't drop it on the space, then the gems hit the floor and they just stay there.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll toss some gems in these areas as well.
So you're just scattering some gems on the floor?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
I'll just get rid of all my blue quartz chips. So it's going to be 9 total.
Okay.
That I'll be kind of toss around that edge.
Okay. Do you want to?
Yeah, I can put something.
Yeah, you want to draw in there like where you put them. So how long will you take to do this?
Six, 7. Oh, that's perfect. 9. How long does it take to toss a gem?
Well, if you want them to land like in a certain place, I mean,
I guess I got
it'd
one.
be a little more precision than just taking a handful and scattering them.
Yeah. I mean, I'll take. I don't know. I guess my real question is, how many gems per round can I place, or is it like an action, 1 per round?
It'd probably be more than 1 per round, but it couldn't be all of them in a round.
Oh yeah, agreed.
You know, because I mean, you could stand in a space and you could probably drop 3, 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Then yeah, I would start like this first round. I'd get these first 3.
Okay.
Second round, I'd come and get these 3.
Okay. I'd let's say 2 rounds. Let's say it just takes you 2 rounds to like scatter some gems.
Yeah, I would do those. Then I'd do
Yeah.
these 2, and then I'd do those 3.
Okay. So Wigbit should arrive after 2 rounds, right?
Climbing hard. No rolls for this. We got our rope. We're good.
Yeah. I mean, it's reasonable as long as we're not putting more than 3 people on the rope at a time.
Okay. Yeah, he's breathing heavy as he comes up over the edge.
Don't go past the gems. There's something on the floor.
And he's got his sword, like, I don't know,
Yeah. So
drawn for some light. I don't know.
Growlers, I'm gonna like backtrack a step here. You do know that when your allies come up the hole, the rats are probably going to be able to see them.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right.
I don't think about that.
I'm coming up. You see the light coming up.
Yeah, you can definitely see the light.
Me before I climb out. Or...
Yeah, and so seeing that light, Growlers will say, "Don't go past the gems. There's something on the floor."
Yeah, and as you emerge, you can can you see the rats?
No. Turning his light on? No.
15, 30.
Not from there.
Okay.
As I
Yeah.
climb out, if I climb out this way.
Nope.
Nope.
You have to go the other way.
All right, but the Wigbit you hear in your head, the same type of like intruders have entered the premises. Kell, how long does it take you to climb up?
Same as
Are you the
Wigbit.
same?
I'm going 40 around.
Okay, and so then you'll come out of the hole at the end of, we'll just say at the end of like the second round.
Wigbit's right there, so blink.
But your light's better.
Oh, I guess I see some rats over there, huh?
Yeah.
Well, as soon as I can, I'm gonna shoot him.
And Growlers
Okay.
do the same thing to you as you come out.
So I guess I don't know. Yeah, I mean,
So the light spell is 20/20. Is that what we have?
that's
set?
what I have on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I guess if this is, so I double move 40, double move 40, and then regular move, climb out the top and shoot. Because
No, we're just gonna roll. I think we're just gonna roll initiative at that point because I
Okay.
think just climbing up and climbing out and getting your bearings and everything.
Okay.
And they are expecting you.
Yeah.
So, I think it's just easier to. Who was? Ethelus was third. Is he?
I don't know
Do you
how-
move faster?
I do, yeah, because I have mobile.
Okay. So Ethelus just moved 30 feet around. So
It's almost there.
Could be almost there at the end of 3 rounds.
Good job, Ephesus.
Oh, and he did guess.
We're kind of ready.
Yeah, I mean, I figured something's up the privy.
Yeah, all this poop on the ground.
Yeah. So,
Things.
and I'll say Caleb to go ahead and start climbing when y'all get off because
Yeah.
she can see that. So, and she'll tell Prince Elishu, we can start the climb now.
Okay.
So, the climb started. Very slow
Good
climb.
climb.
It's gonna take me 8 rounds.
Great. All right.
We'll see if we survive 8 rounds.
Well, yeah, we will. We will see if we survive. All right. So y'all rolled initiative. My brain rats are. What is their initiative? Is. Sorry. Oops. I rolled a modifier of W.
W.
So that actually should be a 21. I put W instead of a 2. So.
Oh, fast brain rats.
Those are fast.
They were ready.
Oh yeah.
Their whole job is to watch the hole.
Something else.
Oh, good. Something else.
Yeah. Ooh.
Something else.
Oh, we got a lot of somethings.
Uh-oh.
Huh. That something else has the something else is very prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Brain rats have been warning these things.
All right, and descend. All right, so yeah, it's gonna be the brain rats and Wigbit.
So what did Growrez say about?
Don't go past the gems. There's something strange on the floor.
Or how far?
I mean, pretty far, pretty much from here to the rats.
Okay.
Strange flirt? Yeah. I don't care. Let's do it.
And he'll cast jump on himself
Ooh,
and jump there
neat.
All right.
and land behind the rats.
Okay.
Nice.
So hang on 1 second, because while you were doing that, the 3 of you need to make
Blasted midway there.
Fall to the ground.
a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Oops, I shouldn't have advantage on that
My
one.
limp body will land behind the rats.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's 10 anyway.
Ooh,
Oh,
yes.
rolled over.
Nice bounce back on the 2.
Yep.
So 21, 16, and 20. Look at you guys.
You're very wise.
Right. I mean, we're kind of used to things trying to get in our brains now.
All right. So it's clear that something came off. To those of you who can see it, I guess we have the light now. The brain rats are like talking and they cast something, but you all are very wise and you don't play that game.
No.
So Wigbit, what was the other? What did you say you did?
I cast a jump spell on myself.
And that allowed you to jump over the entire gray area.
Yeah, so it triples your distance, which my distance is 20, so I can jump 60, but I can only go 40.
Right. You can only go your speed unless you're double moving.
Which I
And That's
If I can land on the rats and start stomping on them, I'd go for that. That would be what I would target for, is to land in their
Squash
square.
them.
And
Yeah, I'd
squish
give it
them
to
with
you.
my feet.
all right.
Rats out.
I might get some bites back, but you know.
Worth it.
Yeah. So I mean,
Actually-
again,
Yeah.
the rules of D&D don't necessarily allow for landing in the same spot as an enemy. So
If you can let me step on a few tails on my way, that would be
yeah, I'd say you definitely come down on like one's head and you
couple
like kick
sweeps.
another one and yeah. You hear them squeak, squeak,
and I want to get out. It's kind of creepy.
Is that your action though? You had to cast jump.
Yeah, I'd cast. Yep.
Okay, so you cast and moved. All right. And stepped on a couple of. All right. So something else.
Should be fine.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
I'm not worried about something else.
Nah.
So what you got to worry about is something else.
Yep, something else. That's bad news.
Well,
Well, actually, Kell, you go first.
Okay. All I see is rats, huh? All right. Well, I'm gonna move a little bit. I said don't go past the gem, so I'm on this last gem right here. And I guess I'll try to shoot some rats.
All right. Shoot away.
16.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. So I 5 piercing to some rats.
Yeah, so the bolt,
It's-
flies into the swarm, and you
That's-
see a couple, a rat gets stuck by it,
Yeah, good.
but obviously it doesn't hit
Yeah.
the whole swarm. Yep.
I'll shoot another one.
All right.
26.
Yeah.
7 piercing.
Yep.
Better.
Yeah. Same thing.
Yep.
You're
Skewer a few
picking off
rats.
individual rats.
I mean, that's I gotta do it.
Okay.
Pick away at some rats. All right.
Is that it?
Yep.
Okay. Wigbit, make a charisma saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Now, I got over here, so I can die over here.
Oh, 0.
Oh no. 0.
Back around and loop to 20.
No,
So, right, you can't get a 0, so it's got to go
Yeah,
back.
looped back around.
you hit the 1.
That's like,
That's nice. I
Um,
like a real 0. That's
That couldn't be any better.
so you feel rooted to the floor, like
could be worse.
you just there's something that is weighing upon you, and you're like, I cannot move from this space.
That could have been a lot worse.
That could be worse.
Yeah.
At least I'm on the same team still. Or not like getting ready to belly flop into the.
All right.
I wanna
So I
spin
think
the
that's
news.
Growrez.
All right. Floating. Oh, 5,
Yep.
10,
Still invisible.
and invisible. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. See what I see over yonder?
So okay, hang on. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, you see a passageway. I know it's surprising.
Oh, cool. That's a very nice passageway.
Yeah, and just kind of the angle, and you're not sure why, but you can't actually see beyond that.
Okay. No, that's fine.
Yep.
And I will dodge.
All right, invisibly dodging.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, yeah,
Cool.
area of attack dexterity, it still helps.
Make sure we got this under control. Keep your invisibility up.
That's what I'm thinking.
Makes sense.
And I mean, he's been playing front line for a while, so I give you a chance to, hit some things.
Just wait till I get another field save, and then you can save
Oh,
my
man. I mean, Phyllis is coming next round. We'll be fine.
So on 14, something else happens.
Something else gonna happen.
That's right.
Yeah. So this gray space that's on the floor right here, y'all all of a sudden feel, you all feel a burst of like psychic energy come off the floor. And so I'm going to show you something else in a second, but in the meantime, you need to all make an intelligence saving throw.
That's the thing. Good luck, guys.
Smart.
Enjoy.
14 might do it. It's just a floor.
Yeah.
Actually, so the good news is you all actually made the save.
Oh, good.
Easy.
That was good news.
So you take 8 psychic damage on the save. And when that happens, you see that the floor itself. Oh wait, already revealed. Sorry, wrong one. Stupid token actions. There we go. The floor kind of rises up, and you see like these gray oozy tentacles, like coming out, and it. Yeah, I mean it's obvious that that's where it is now because it came off of that. And then these pseudopody arms are now up, and they're obviously ready, and all 3 of you, even though you're invisible right now, all 3 of you feel like that you are in range of its pseudopods.
Cool.
Like you can just tell how long it is. Like it's gonna
That's good.
So there we go. So 21 brain rats and Wigbit. So Wigbit, you're stuck in this space, but you can still act.
Yeah, I'll act. I'll act on these brain rats.
Poor rats.
So war pick them.
War pick.
21 to hit.
Yeah.
15 magical piercing.
So you sweep through and you like smash quite a few of them. You don't feel like it was as effective as you usually is when you swipe through.
Just gotta keep swinging. So 19 to hit with the warhammer.
Yep.
So bludgeon, 11 magical bludgeoning.
Yep.
Sweet.
Same type of thing.
With the war pick. 21.
Mm-hmm.
And 14 more piercing.
I don't know how many rats are skewered on the warp. Gonna have to stop and just slide them off.
The number of rats has definitely been reduced to less than half of them.
Is there a bloody mess of rats on the floor?
There's a bloody mess of rats on the floor right there.
Wigbit,
And
weapons.
I'm gonna try and like tug at my feet a little bit.
Yeah, so you can make another charisma save if
Okay.
you would like to.
Charisma?
Yeah.
I'm trying to be straight.
Something is so charming that your feet can't pick up.
We found Wigbit spot for the rest of the campaign.
Here forever. Oh.
Yeah, so you're rooted in your boots right now.
Charisma.
So the swarm would have I think we're going to cast this on Kell.
All right.
Because this was happening as Wigbit was smashing. Kell, make a wisdom saving throw, but you do have advantage on the saving throw.
All right.
Because you are an enemy of this thing. Oh. Spell save DC 13.
Of course. One more than what I rolled.
I thought it was 12. That's why I went to look, and it was actually 13.
I could have told you it was 13.
Oh, yeah, can I go
yeah,
back
of
to
course
my-
you could have. Yeah, that's great. So I'm gonna have fun taking your actions next round. Cool. Yeah, you have some brain rats in your head right now. So you're under the effect of some kind of domination.
Okay. Well, fortunately, I'm about to act.
So after the brain rats do that, they're gonna move. So you get an OA, Wigbit,
Ooh,
if you would like.
I totally forgot to go reckless last time too. I forgot how to barbarian these last two combats. So I am raging, and I guess I did roll raging, right? But I forgot the reckless. So I'll do that now.
All right.
27.
Yeah.
Hit. 17 magical piercing.
So
You were some rats.
yeah, and there's not a lot of the swarm left as you like smash down on them as they're moving away. Are you a sentinel or anything?
Nope,
So they get to continue their move.
they do.
All right. So yeah, that's gonna happen, and then they're gonna scurry, and I think they scurry at So they scurry that way,
I'm
trying to
tell
get
my
away.
rat to go chase him down. Get-
Send the rat to kill
get him
some
scabbers.
rat. That's awesome. All right.
I mean, I can't
so-
do this action.
So Kell.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need you to shoot Wigbit.
Okay. Do you want me to shoot him from here? Do you want me to get close and shoot him? What do you want me to do, brain rats?
So this is a right now at least it's a very generic and like not like super specific. So they just say shoot Wigbit,
I guess
and so
Yeah, I guess.
yeah.
the weapon I have out is. Does that make sense? I mean, the other thing would be run up and shoot him close range and maybe also stab him. But I can also just stand here and shoot him with the weapon I currently have out.
And that's what they've seen you do. So
Okay.
that's what they're gonna like tell you to do. Just
All right.
shoot this one right here.
All right, here you go, Wigbit.
Shoot the frog.
I'm gonna shoot you twice.
You have advantage on these.
Oh, do I?
Ooh.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see if I get a
I
crit.
mean,
You can't crit.
Oh,
but
whoops, I
you,
rolled.
you do have advantage.
All right. So the first one, 9 piercing.
Okay.
oh, that's right. You're wearing the armor, aren't you?
That's right. He's anti-crit.
Oh yeah.
And the
Good when you
second
get
one, 19 hit you.
Yep.
10 piercing.
Okay. Let's not do this for too long.
We'll kill those rats.
Yeah.
This is weird.
Cool. Yeah, and unfortunately, you actually don't come out of it.
Nope. I go into it and I go, huh? Oh yeah, he's my enemy. I'll shoot
He's
him.
my enemy. So I guess we'll yeah, we would do that. All right. So something else happens that's what you see. Growrez.
All right, let's go 5. Well, let's go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Oh, should Ephesus have come up?
At
the end of last-
he doesn't have an initiative.
At some point in this turn, he
We
comes
missed
up.
one round of combat, right?
He would have come up Oh, well, that's okay. There you go. Yeah,
There you go. Yeah,
he'll come up on 5 and he'll take his action at that point. Yeah.
that's perfect.
All right.
Will no longer be invisible as he throws one of these at the rats. Oh, actually, I guess I have advantage. All right, well, I'll have advantage. Let's roll it again.
So,
Oh, maybe I don't have advantage. I don't know. Either way, 14 or
you can have advantage. So here's a thing that just happened.
Oh,
Something else.
When you throw it, shoot, I'm sorry. Did I pull that up there? I'll do this. It hits right there, and it is kind of like the acid just kind of rolls down the side, and it's. I mean, you don't see anything, but it's like an invisible barrier. It hits it, and it's just kind of.
All right. Well, then we'll throw this one. Do I have advantage on the ooze thing?
Yeah, because it's your old action.
Okay.
You turn around and lob one.
A frost one at acid, or excuse me, at the ooze, which I assume 17 hits.
Yeah.
For 13 cold damage.
Cold. Okay. Wait. Object. There we go. So yeah, it hits it, and it looks like the floor got a little frosty, but it didn't cover as big of an area of frost as you thought it might have.
Good to know.
Yeah. All right. Well, is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
All right. So then, oh yeah. So the ooze will now smack. Actually, the ooze will roll this die first and see what happens. Nothing. So it will smack. Whew. He smacks hard. I don't know. He's gonna smack first. Okay, just had to check that. So I guess it'll go. We'll go 1 and 2 is Kell, and 3 and 4 is Wigbit. It's Kell, which actually might be a good thing for Kell, actually.
Hey, all right.
But we'll roll this first.
I didn't hear you say it smacks hard though, so.
Just 24 hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What is my smack damage? So this is going to be acid damage when it smacks you. Ooh.
Bunch of dice.
24 acid damage.
How about no?
No.
How about 12 acid damage?
Nice. Okay. So here's something else.
Yep. That's something else.
Do you wear metal armor?
I do not. I wear leather armor.
Okay. Then I mean, because it hits and the acid is like on you, and it's it's burning your skin. But I guess acid doesn't burn leather, so. I'm not sure.
Acid in this world is weird.
Acid is weird. Yeah.
Reacts with metal.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. All right. So on 5, Ephilis will come out of the hole and be like, "What's going on? Oh, this doesn't look good."
And that didn't smack any sense into Kell.
Yes, it did. Thank you. So, Kell, you get a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Oh, all right.
I see an 18, 21. Yeah, so that ooze smacks you and like it hurts. You're like, wait, I should be killing this thing, not Wigbit.
Sorry.
We've got 2 bolts.
Ingratiate yourself to a new party.
So yeah, Ephesus is like this. We'll hit it with. I don't know what I can use against an ooze.
Fireball.
Fireball to use.
Yeah.
I don't have unlimited fireballs.
Oh, why not?
Save one for the brain.
Unlimited.
Or 2.
Huh?
Tato.
It's just an ooze, right?
Just an
Just the news.
Yeah.
it's just an-
What? I forgot to take the advantage off. As long as I didn't. Yeah. We're gonna burn it. We're gonna see what fire does to it. Fire does okay, and yeah, he kind of looks at it like that didn't go as well as I wanted it to, and then he'll step back over here, and so now Caleb and Prince Elishu are 1 round into their climb, and I guess
One of those.
and
take longer than the
Oma would
other.
jump on. Do what?
I said one of those will take longer than the other.
All right, so she's at 1.
Someone's gonna climb over Elishu's back. Keep going up the ladder.
Excuse me. Yeah. All right. So the brain rats, they stop there and they're just looking at you, Gralrez, and you hear like whatever. There's some telepathic taunting going on. That's all they do.
Okay.
So Wigbit.
I will try and move my feet. But they're charmed to the ground, I guess.
They're stuck to the ground. Yeah, they're charmed to the ground. That's right.
So yeah, it's time to start throwing shit.
Okay. Throwing shit at the pseudopod, at the ooze.
Yeah.
All right.
Is the outline of this thing still where it is, and we're just like the tentacles are just there to show us, or has it like grown up a little bit?
So the ooze. Yeah. So the ooze is actually in the middle of this like gray spot.
Okay.
The gray spot is just like extra floor that it can essentially move, so it can if it needed to, it can move to these spaces, if that makes sense.
Gotcha. But the gray spot is its area.
Yeah, like
Right.
it's in this space.
Yeah.
So I am adjacent to it.
Okay. I mean, I guess I could just.
Say goodbye.
The why I did it that way was so I could outline the gray, because you saw the gray before you saw the creature. But I guess it's there.
Okay.
You go.
So yeah, I mean, I'll chuck this rat war pick at him.
The rat war pick.
The war pick covered in rats.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like you're okay. I got you. Yeah.
It's like
All right.
a strength attack. And does the magic? Do I get the +2? Like.
Yeah, you would get the +2. I mean, it would be a straight strength attack.
No proficiency, right?
No, because I don't. War pick isn't really something you can throw.
Improvised weapon.
Okay, so
Yeah.
here's just
Because I'm in room.
Mm-hmm.
So 15.
Hit.
All right.
You guys aren't gonna miss this thing unless you roll a 1.
Oh, okay.
Its AC is 8.
All right.
So
Wow.
yeah,
And
it's a big old pile of ooze, you know.
what's the damage? So I mean, the war pick's a D8, but what do you want to happen here? I can't remember. It's been a while.
Improvised weapon is usually D4.
D4
It's a D4 plus your strength plus
2.
+2 for being magic. So
plus barbarian raging, or no? That has to be melee, right?
As we may.
let's be melee. Yep.
So strength is 5. So
So you got 11 out of that.
yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Yeah. So it's you know, a sliver of ooze like cuts away from it.
All right, Warhammer's coming next.
Throwing all
Throwing
the
all your
weapons.
weapons. All right, yeah, you hit.
Too long. So what we say? This is +9. D4 +9.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is +1. Not as much. I say 9.
No, it's 5 and 2. D4 +7.
Only one. This is a +1. This is a +1.
Okay, so +6 then. So it takes 8.
8. Yeah.
Yeah. So again, it hits right into it, and
Then I'll draw on my.
oh yeah, no, I lied about that. That actually did. I was thinking something else. So yeah, I mean it hits it. Extract 4 damage.
Can't wait till he has to plunge his arms in and pull his weapons back out of the ooze.
Yeah, I pulled out my sword and then
Make a charisma save.
I'm gonna save. Get my boots
Wait that.
charmed. Oh no advantage. First one. Yep.
Yep.
Good.
2. All right. So Kell,
All right.
you are yourself again.
I am. This is great. I feel like myself. Nobody
Have you seen
with me.
as you come out of it, you see like Grauras has thrown his like one of his pouches like, and I guess you really can't see around the corner. So like he threw one and then he stopped and looked and like, damn it, and then like turns around and throws it.
I guess.
And then you see Wigbit has like thrown all his weapons, like well not all his weapons, but he's thrown 2 of his weapons into the ooze.
I guess Growlers must have killed the rats. That's why he stopped throwing them down the hall.
That's right.
Safe assumption, yeah.
So I'm gonna put the heavy crossbow in the back and pull a hand crossbow with the left and a rapier with the right. So first I'm gonna stab at it with the rapier.
Okay. Stab. Yep.
I think I got it.
Yeah. Like I said, don't roll.
It takes 11 piercing and 5 acid. I take its acid and I put it back into my sword.
Nice.
And I stab it. And then I hand crossbow it
Yeah.
for 9 piercing.
Okay.
And then I stab it again.
All right. So many attacks. Yep.
For 11 piercing. So stab, stab.
Nice.
Take that, ooze.
Take that, ooze. Yeah.
I don't like you. I'm gonna fill you full of tiny holes.
All right. Yeah, there's like ooze flying everywhere.
Yep. Let's see.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna move. Maybe Ephelos will flank with me.
Is he
Okay.
able to squeeze around that?
Yeah, if I can. I mean, if I can get through from here to there, I guess.
Yeah, you can step over that corner. Yeah, I mean, you can
Hop over.
hop over
a
the
little
corner.
bit of
Yeah,
ooze.
just jump over the. Yeah, and you're not leaving a threatened square. And you're
No. And it wouldn't get it anyway because I
you're
melee,
mobile, right?
I melee attacked it. Yeah,
yeah. So,
I'll go where I want.
also on 20, Growlres make a charisma saving throw.
Ooh. Nine.
You are also now stuck to the floor.
In the air?
Stuck to the ceiling.
So no, not to the floor. You're just like stuck where you are.
Okay, that's
You don't
fine.
feel like you can leave your. You feel like you can leave your little space.
Okay, then I'll
Yeah.
stay where I am.
All right.
Can I see these guys? Can.
So it is your turn.
And you probably still see some acid, like going
Oh,
down
on
in the air.
Like
Coming down off the.
Rars, what's going on over there?
I don't know. Something stopped my pouch from getting through.
That's not good.
Nope. Throw a frost pouch for 8 cold. Now we'll just throw another frost pouch for 14 cold.
Right, and it, like, yeah, it doesn't seem to. It affects it, but it doesn't take as much ooze away as you think it should.
Yeah, I don't have much as in options. Fire's no good. Cold is no good. I'm kind of guessing acid's no good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you kind of. This is not the monster for you.
No, it is not.
So on.
And then end of turn charisma.
Oh yeah, charisma save. Thank you.
Just making sure. $16.
You did not make the save.
Okay. So Wigbet will never make the save.
I'm stuck here.
There's a 20 on every die.
No, there isn't. First of all, that's not even true. Most dice don't even have a 20. And those that purportedly have a 20 don't. Okay? You know what they do have on them?
3-1.
Every die has a 1 on them.
At least.
That's true. Every die has a 20. Look at there. Some rounds from now,
I hope.
I'll start my movement towards something.
Every D20 does have 10 ones.
It does.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So if 20 is the number and Wigbet rolls a 20, but it's actually a 19.
All right,
The DC is not that high.
Kell, does 18 hit you?
Yeah.
All right, so another gray arm comes up and whacks you.
I don't like that.
It's not good.
For 23 acid damage,
Ah,
unless you're absorbing elements.
man.
Oh, until it's
Yeah, I'm not currently. I could be again, but I don't know if I want to use that
Yeah.
slot.
I mean, especially if the slot is also a healing creature.
It's not.
Oh, then I don't know.
It's a hunter's mark.
Oh.
so while you ponder that,
I think I gotta do it. I can't take that much damage.
so you're gonna take 11.
Yeah.
So I neglected last turn to give it its second attack, so whoops.
Oh.
So it's going to take its second attack this turn, but the other pseudopod comes out to hit Wigbet.
We're waking up.
That's only a
Take
13.
another try though.
Oh, that's right. He's raging.
Oh, you're
Or right.
wait, no, you didn't go reckless this turn.
Right, because you can't reckless range.
I might have cheated then.
Did you? I don't know that you.
I don't think you rolled
It
reckless that
wasn't-
turn, did you?
You still would have hit. All you needed was an 8.
Right, with like your first die on each.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Scroll
was
back
being
up.
reckless, but yeah, I guess I was cheating.
So you roll a 27 on your first die, a 16 on your second die, and a 19 on your third die, right? No, that's not you. I'm sorry.
I rolled a 13 and a
Oh, two, so 13 and a 16. So yeah,
yeah, I couldn't go reckless.
yeah,
I'm happy to go back and not be reckless.
Yeah. So you still hit it. I mean, because like I said, it's an AC 8.
So then I missed.
So yeah, the pseudopod lashes out at you and it slaps the floor beside you and it misses. All right,
Yeah.
it's gonna move up.
You can-
Is any side flanking, or do I need to be like directly across?
anywhere on that side flanks.
Anywhere on that side? All right. So
All right,
Ephesus moves
Ephesus.
up and
Like it.
like is gonna staff this guy.
You have a sword. Why do you even have a sword?
Staff of striking, as I recall.
Death power. Well, you know what? That's actually a good point. He actually draws the short sword because he gets
Oh,
a little more
To see this.
bonus damage to this. Not much. I mean, this isn't like you're not going to be overly wowed by this. Don't get too
Slice this
excited.
thing.
I'm ready.
It's not. Oh, it is. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, he's
I'm
got
already-
it. We're flanking, man. Battle.
Yeah.
Look at him.
9 slashing.
Almost dead. Not even,
That actually that bloodied it. Actually.
man, that was
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
half of ooze on the floor left. Yeah, Zappas just runs up and like slashes it. He's got his quarterstaff in one hand still, the staff, and he runs up and slashes it with the other. He's doing his Gandalf impression right now.
Yep.
good job.
Yeah. So that's what it'll do. So Caleb continues to climb. Prince Elishu continues to climb. Oma continues to climb. So we're back to the rats who continue to just taunt you. Wiglet.
Oh,
Oh, moon sword.
You threw
one-
the moon
had
sword.
Show
one
me
shot with it, so might as well make
Hey,
it count.
2d4 plus. Oh no!
Yeah. Crit for 7 damage.
That's a crit.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
What's
Good
next?
hit.
He's got a, I don't know what's easily accessible. My shield. Next,
Throwing the shield.
throwing the shield.
All right.
Everything-
Next biggest thing, I mean, I got a moonstone here, a moonstone focus.
He's gonna start picking animals out of the bag and throwing animals at it.
I already threw all my animals.
Yeah, he's already throwing all his animals
Oh.
tonight. Yeah.
I don't know.
Got Alien's Moonstone.
Yeah, I'll throw Halien's moonstone next. Is that strength or is that going to be dexterity?
That's great.
It's still strength.
All right.
It would
I
just
don't
be
know.
1 damage.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna do the full like D4. I'd say it's 1, but I guess it's still strength.
Plus
You still
5.
got strength.
I'm throwing
Yeah,
it
so
hard. I'm angry. I get 6 damage out of this.
I'll give you 6 out of that.
Sweet. I chuck a moonstone into it. I don't want the stuff to melt inside. I'm throwing all the magical things.
Right.
I got a chime next.
A magic chime?
Yeah. We haven't had a reason.
Well, that's right. You do have the chime.
Magical shit you guys don't even remember.
How we're wearing the
They don't know. They weren't around. All right. Are you done throwing stuff?
I think that's it. I think I only throw 2.
What if it comes down to just the
All right.
doll? The doll going in.
Oh.
I'll get it back.
All right, Kell.
All right.
Do I get a save? I get to pull my
Oh, yes. Sorry. You get a save.
nah,
Yep.
chance in hell. 13.
Getting better, though.
All right.
You did. All right. So first stabby rapier with advantage now. Thank you, Ephelis.
Yeah, man.
26.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
All right. So it's going to take 7 plus 3 acid plus 2 more piercing. So 9 piercing, 3 acid on the first one.
So, you stabbed it earlier, right?
I did.
Is your rapier magical?
No.
Okay. So, yeah, we might have to backtrack. Well, you know, we're not going to worry about it. Well, it wouldn't have mattered, I guess.
Okay.
Takes a few seconds to sizzle through.
Yeah, so any non-magical weapon made of metal that hit the ooze.
It's a wooden rapier. It's a training. It's a training rapier.
Okay. Oh, okay.
No, it's not.
So
It's
I
metal.
didn't read the whole thing. So after dealing damage, the weapon takes a permanent and cumulative -1 penalty to damage rolls. So you're at -1. So you hit it the first time for full damage.
Yep.
But on this one, you're at your damage -1.
And it should have been the second
But-
attack of last turn
Wait.
was minus, because I hit it twice with the rapier.
Minus
last turn.
1.
Yep.
So do -2 right now.
So this should be -2. So it should just be 7 piercing and 3 acid. Because acid is separate from the absorb elements.
Right.
So it's just canceling out sneak attack, basically.
7 and... Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so every time you hit this thing with your rapier is getting worse and worse.
Oh, good thing I got a second one of those. I might need to
Some
borrow that
melts.
moon sword at some point.
You can
It's
find
right there, right in front of you.
I mean, it's already melted,
Yeah.
so I might as well use it till it's gone.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
All right. Well, the second,
crossbows, can't you?
I can, but I stayed with the rapier because I get extra attacks when I use a melee and a hand crossbow, and also I wanted to channel my acid back into it.
I see.
But I might, once this rapier is melted, once it's just a hill, I'll stop using it.
Oh, give it to me. I'll check it at it.
Yeah.
So that was one.
So I don't have advantage on this because it's ranged, I guess.
So you don't have
Yeah.
disadvantage for range, right? Because
I don't have disadvantage because of crossbow master. But do you get advantage using a ranged weapon in melee? I'm still making a ranged attack.
You're not, yeah, because you're not getting advantage because you're fighting with melee. That's not what flanking is. Flanking is you have an enemy in front of you and an enemy behind you. That's how we've always said flanking. So I'll give you the advantage.
Cool. All right.
You're not gonna need it.
No.
My God.
That's true. The crit might work. Yeah.
I think I clicked it. I thought I clicked it.
I see. No.
Oh, there it goes. So
Hit.
21 with the hand crossbow.
Yep.
4. 7 piercing.
And all of these bolts, by the way, are gone.
Okay. I will
No.
keep track of. You know what? I'll just mark these off the total.
Yeah, because as soon as it hit, I mean, it hits it and it takes damage, and then it immediately just like
Yep.
corrodes away.
Yep. I will stop tracking them in my other tracking of recoverable ones. And just put them here.
Yeah, these are not
These are not
recoverable.
coming back. All right. Maybe one last shot with the old melting rapier.
All right.
All right. So it's 5 piercing.
Down to 5 piercing.
Yep.
All right.
Ah, that's.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do something about that.
Yeah.
And now,
Oh, sorry.
and now I'm just gonna. I don't know. If I put it back in my scabbard, is it gonna, is it actively melting?
No, I mean that's like
It's
I
just
guess
getting
that's
it's getting pitted and stuff.
yeah, it's flavor text, but it's corroded
All right,
away.
I'm gonna put that away, I guess. My poor
Okay.
rapier.
So your rapier is a permanent -3 damage, not to attacks, just damage.
Yep. That's bad.
D6 -3.
Yeah. All right. But I'm staying here because flanking. That's what me and Ephelis do.
Okay. Something else happens. Great.
Was Ephelus's sword magic?
Yeah.
It's a plus.
Have anything non-
It's a +2.
Carrying a magic sword down here and not sharing.
Come on. Free match.
He has offered before. He has offered the short sword before. He has actually.
Actually, speaking of magical swords, is that moon sword just like sticking in this thing in front of me?
Yes. We might have to roll to see where it ended up.
Okay. Because if it's reachable, I might actually grab that.
So there's 16 squares of creature here, and
Yeah.
it's so shifty and amorphous and all those, so it could end up in any place.
Yeah.
So if you want to
3 out of 6.
if you want to roll a d16 and figure out which
Okay.
square it's in,
We'll just,
I will let you do that.
We'll make this one and go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Right.
Oh,
Across the top.
wait, isn't this is a 5x5, isn't it?
It does appear to be a 5x5.
Yeah, so we got 25.
So roll a d25
All right, all
and
right.
we'll just go. We'll serpentine it.
D25.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll just serpentine down the thing.
Okay, got it. All right, I
Going
want to
for
see
one,
what this is.
3.
I'm excited by these kind of rolls.
1d25. Oh, 20.
I mean, I think that I agree with
So it's
that
right.
one.
So it's right there.
Yep.
And
Yep, this corner over here.
2 damage with the.
All right. Well, he threw it
Yeah,
way
there's
into
a
that
moon
thing.
sword
and
like
just-
it's sticking out over there.
Yeah. Threw a hard.
So do you want to move over there and get it?
I mean, you can, right?
5,
Go around the
10,
Because you
15,
haven't-
20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I would have to give up flanking. Right?
I mean,
Well,
for now.
Or actually, I can jump over this.
Yeah,
5, 10, 15,
And
20.
it was to
Grab
go
it.
around.
10, 15,
Yeah,
20.
move.
Oh, yeah.
He understands enough.
No, so I can get around, grab it, and get back if I can still like jump over the corner. Like I
Yeah,
go 5,
'cause like
10,
I said,
15, 20, grab it, 5, 15, 20.
Okay. Yeah, because like I said, it's ooze on the floor, and you know the pseudopods are like coming up out of the floor and smacking. So
All right.
all right.
So I won't put
So
the
you
hand
ran over and-
crossbow away. So I got moonsword and crossbow.
Something else happened also on 20. So Grauraz.
All right. Well, it seems like these packets aren't doing the best, so we'll move in and javelin the thing.
Nice.
Well, this should be with advantage. I guess it doesn't matter much. Just see if I get the crit.
Definitely hit.
It's 9 magic piercing. Second attack.
There's the advantage. Yeah.
Got it.
For 7 magic piercing. Then might as well. I'm gonna punch it. Yeah, I mean 7 non-magic bludgeoning, and we'll see if I get acid all over my hands.
How did you hit it? You punched it or kicked it?
I mean, he's a kicker. He would kick it.
Oh man, getting that foot melted.
That's right. It's not metal boots.
Oh yeah, as long as you're not wearing metal.
I mean,
it's
that
fine.
is what it reads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leather boots.
It's there. You go. You've kicked it.
That's right. I did.
All right. Cool. I don't know how that works, but it worked. So.
I kicked some of it. Now it's on the wall.
Yeah. All right. Is that it?
Yeah, that'll do it.
All right. I'm gonna see. Come on, give me a 5. Oh! It was supposed to tip over. Fine. I'll die this round then.
Thank you.
But I'm gonna smack the shit out of y'all before I go.
Yeah.
He's been doing the most damage to me.
That's it.
Apples. Yeah, I was thinking Kell with the 3 hits.
So
So we'll hit Kell.
it must be. I figured it out. This creature is the kind of acid that is used to cure leather.
Ah,
Leather
So all
stronger.
it's doing is curing it.
the 16 hit Kell.
Shoot. When I'm holding these weapons, yes.
Oh.
I'm holding 2 swords, no.
All right, use it.
All right. 22 acid damage from a pseudopod.
Ah.
And then the other one will hit.
I really don't wanna
Actually,
use that last one. I'll take it.
take 12.
Take 12.
If you're within 30, you're within 30 feet exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
So you feel like some of that went somewhere else.
I'm pretty awesome. I guess.
Shrugging it off.
Yeah, just
What are you wearing?
some of that. Yep.
The last hit made your leather stronger.
Yeah, it's curing it more.
I guess we'll hit Wigbit again because that's what we've been doing. And it's an ooze, so I didn't really know the difference. And Wigbit keeps throwing stuff at us and cursing at us and this terrible.
Yeah, it's filled you with a bunch of metal, like extra things.
But
you
like
can't-
metal,
yeah.
You can't dissolve. It's rude.
Indigestion. That 23.
23 acid. So I think that means 11 for you, right?
Yep. Man.
Oh, I don't like the looks of that bar.
yeah, both those bars are pretty low.
So Ephelis will try to cut this thing again. And he did so.
Nice.
Cephalus.
Get it, Ephelis. Bring this thing down. Come on.
Almost got it. That was his max.
Good job.
Slash.
You did well.
Can y'all climb a little faster, please? He yells down the hall.
Nope.
Nope.
No, this is
All
how fast as we're going.
All right, Wigbit. Wigbit's gonna get
B.
What's do you have enough to throw at it?
Shield, do it Captain America style.
I guess I do.
There's-
Yeah.
literally the only thing left of this ooze is these two pseudopods that are slapping y'all. That's like the only thing that's left, and it's connected by like a little slim little tendril of ooze in the middle. That's the only thing holding this
All
thing
right.
together.
Well, I'll throw my shield at it. Shield throw.
Smash the. All right.
I don't know what we're adding, but I hit it, I guess.
Yep.
I'm chucking it hard, so it does
You're-
1
yeah,
plus 5.
You're,
And we get
Yep,
6
you're
damage.
that's all you need. Yeah, it like smashes it and goes still. However, was that a metal shield?
I don't know. I doubt it.
Wigbit?
I doubt it.
Wooden shield?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I
it
don't
was
know,
something
what-
he had with him from the swamp.
I've had it for a while.
Probably a wooden shield.
Makes it stronger.
I mean,
All right.
One AC.
All right.
most of my
Yeah.
original gear was pretty like I made it.
Out of whatever
Yeah,
was in the swamp.
Like even my original war pick is like wood and like
Bones.
bone.
Right.
And
And you're
The bone shield.
and
might be.
you're
He just killed some big swamp creature and took the top of its skull off and strapped it on.
that sounds sweet.
and your armor is magical, yeah, because it's you're wearing the adamantine armor. Okay. All right. Yeah, so it splats and goes still.
And I'll try and pick my feet off the ground. Let's just see how long this is gonna take.
Yeah, so make a charisma saving throw. It's gonna take a while. All right. So let's see. This will go away. And now so Kell.
Yeah. Well, we got a problem over there, huh?
I mean, maybe arrows can go through whatever's in the way.
Well, we'll find out. I suppose.
Are you walking into it?
I'm not gonna touch it. I'm just gonna get close.
All right.
And I'm gonna I'll try to shoot a crossbow through it at the rats.
Yeah, so
Oh.
you hit the wall.
Yep.
It immediately bounces off of it.
Nope, that's a no.
Probably breaks another crossbow bolt.
Oh no, another bolt down.
Yeah,
Alright.
pretty close range for a crossbow bolt to hit a wall. So.
Yep. Just bend it all in. Yep. Alright. Oh no, I only have that many. Yeah, that's not gonna do it.
Ephelis, any idea what that is?
Some kind of wall over here in front of these rats.
It's probably a wall of force of some kind.
Yeah. Can you like, undo it?
I can, but I don't know if we're ready to do that yet.
I mean, it's
Because
just
he looks kind of back down towards the hole.
I mean, if the thing's attacking us, we might as well
it's just a
wait.
couple rats.
I don't think it's the rats putting up the wall.
And if the rats aren't attacking, we might as well wait.
Oh, they didn't do anything. They didn't try to do anything to you.
A few seconds into that conversation, a whetstone smacks the wall. You hear,
Whoa! Wait, whoa, watch it!
chucks a whetstone.
Although, yeah. So, Kell, whenever you're done moving this round, though, you need to make a charisma saving throw too.
Oh, cool.
So if you move back over here beside Wigbit, then you make it there. It doesn't, Okay.
After that, you see a hunting trap go flying into the wall.
Literally put everything in your
Not
bag.
advantage. Not advantage. So a 9.
All right. So yeah, you move over here beside Wigbit, and all of a sudden you're like, I don't feel like I can move anywhere further from this space.
Wait a minute. This isn't right.
Yeah. All right.
Can you undo this too while you're undoing things?
Undo what?
I can't.
Wait a second.
Go anywhere.
I shove you really hard.
Ow!
Go out of the.
I do like
Not trying to deal damage, but just trying to move him.
I do like one of those those old like punchy clown things that like go and bounce back up. Like my feet are stuck. Just bob right back up.
I think you would actually probably go into the next space, and then you would feel this. You'd be the same effect in the next
Ow.
space. So yeah, you're like up against the wall now, just kind of there, and you're, yeah.
Interesting.
Oh,
So
now I'm here.
Graves, do you want to make a save, or do you want to do anything?
No,
/ make a save.
I'll make a Christmas save at the end of my turn.
Yep.
$17.
17. Yeah, you just can't quite. You just
17
You're
is
stuck.
good enough.
17 is not quite good enough.
Oh my god.
You're never moving.
Never again. Never.
Yeah. So what we'll
You like
do
where
with
you
this
are.
is the wall of force is staying where it is for the moment, and you guys appear to be staying where you are for
The foreseeable future.
the moment.
Yep.
And so just to expedite things, we're going to say eventually, like the next wave of people get up the rope, and even Prince Elishu finally gets to the top.
Someday.
And then the gnomes start scattering up as well. And we'll say so Caleb is here. Oma moving. Prince Elishu speed behind. Oh, he critted! There it is!
But is he free?
Is that adequate?
Yeah.
Is 19 enough?
19.
Well, I on saves, a 20 is a 20. Saves and attacks, or 20s are always saves.
So no, he didn't save. You're giving it to him.
We don't know that. He rolled a crit. That's what happened. But yeah, so eventually, folks scurry up this rope, and so what's kind of going to happen is that if you do make the save ahead of time, it's probably going to happen to you again. So
Find out how far you can move.
right. So that's like the kind of the thing that's happening here. Eventually, you, as we get up all in this chamber, you really, well, I'll say this. Eventually, you kind of see the rats actually kind of scurry out here and look at you for a moment and kind of taunt you. And before you can act, they're basically just moving. and so they kind of run through the wall and they like take off back through the wall. And so it appears to you whatever was there is not there anymore, as far as the wall is concerned, unless they can move through the wall.
I don't think I understood. Say again.
So the rats came out here and basically looked, taunted you for a second, and then, moved back. So they came through the wall of force. Well, they came through the area that the wall of force was in, because it's invisible, so you don't ever know if it's if it's there or not. And 19 makes it. Yeah, and so, like Growlers, if you want to make your save.
I just want to see if I moved somewhere.
Growlers, you have advantage on this, don't you?
Yeah, but I've got no pluses.
Huh. That's 1. They made it in 2. Can you make it in on the second one?
No.
Oh, it was close.
Not that close.
It can't be that close.
What?
At some point, you got a 17 when you fail.
Right,
18?
but the 18 is the number. So, I mean, 16 is pretty close to 18. Like, if Mike ever rolled a 16 when he was trying to get an 18, we'd say that was
I feel like
success, right?
0. I feel like
No, you
how
wouldn't.
close you have, that changes how close it is. Like a +0
True.
does not make it close.
All right.
Oh, in his round of movement, he'll grab Wigbit's weapons and bring it back to him.
Thanks.
Yeah, so-
Thank you.
Yeah, there's like, hey, look at all this mess over here. And yeah, so just before we close up shop here, what Kell, you're moving over there.
Yeah, I wanted to kind of have a good spot to watch this opening from.
Okay.
Since I couldn't really, I wasn't going to see anything coming if I was around the corner.
Okay.
So I just wanted to be able to keep a watch as people start to.
Yeah. So as you move by, like the rats are still there, and as soon as like you run that way, they turn around and scurry away. If you want to take one shot at them, I can give it to you.
Yeah.
If you feel like the wall is not there anymore, which you feel like it's not there anymore, unless they can move through walls of force.
I'll do it.
Okay. Yeah, that hit.
9 piercing.
Which turns into 4, and they only had 3. So yeah, so the I mean, like there weren't like a lot of rats left, and like they like started to scurry away, and like you just like fired and like sticks through one and hits the other, like I'll stick to the floor, and then they just
I did it real casual, like too, just like okay on the way by.
Yeah. So yeah, y'all are picking up like Wigbit's weapons and. Because that takes like 3 rounds probably to pick up all those weapons, and yeah, you kind of tiptoeing around the ooze here, and then as that's going on, you see Kell move this way, and you see him he just kind of does a little casual shot, and then y'all see that the rats are stuck to the floor there, and so
They're stuck to the floor.
that's right.
They failed their charisma save.
And as you like, I'm assuming you're going to kind of like move up here and at least take a glance, and you get beyond where the D4 was rolled.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
All right. You get kind of beyond where the wall of force was, and as you get beyond it, Gralrez, everybody can see all of a sudden this purplish light kind of illuminates Gralrez as he's standing there, and the chatter in all your brains immediately begins to get worse, if it will, and you all sense like an imminent threat down this hallway. And that's what
that as well.
I love
Gralrez
threats.
experience that as well.
Yep.
Okay.
He experiences the conversation. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Good. This is good.
Good.
We're in good shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
For
good.
this, for whatever's gonna
Double
happen.
digit
Yeah,
hit points.
that'll be great.
That's good.
Yeah,
Yep.
where's the healer?
All out of healing. Unless we have 10 minutes.
How long?
Unless
10
we have
minutes?
10 minutes.
How imminent we talking?
Yeah, like an hour imminent.
It's all right. Wigbit made it. I'll get at least to watch Ephesus do his thing here in the final battle. That's all I
Yep.
was looking for.
Can we at least
Odd-
do some of our
Podwatt's alive. I mean,
Yeah,
Come
it's
on.
alive.
Right, the gnomes
You
made
got
it.
some
It's probably
gnomes.
because
the gnomes are so slow. They
so damn slow. I mean, Prince Elishu's not even hurt.
yeah. Sorry, Alicia. That was a rough night.
Yeah, so
I know.
I'm bloodied
How?
from getting stunned.
Oh, right. Yeah. But you didn't get cut, though.
Here's my
That's right.
here's my goal. Final combat. I'm gonna carry Elishu in and then die, and you just stand toe to toe and go nuts.
Next week, I'll get an attack roll.
Yeah, and look,
I'm
you
excited.
didn't get slapped by tentacles. You didn't get any of your stuff melted.
There it is.
Would that silver longsword have gotten melted?
Oh yeah.
So
Longsword? Wait, longsword? Back up.
Oh, did I just
Longsword?
offend you? Oh God.
You just meant sword that is
It's
long.
a sword. It is
Long
long,
sword?
right?
Great.
I mean, yours is a little longer than mine, but
Yeah.
they're both long swords.
right, what are you saying?
Great
Because it's
sword?
more expensive, it's great.
Yeah, like I don't know if I call it
Short
great.
swords.
Like it looks like a normal sword.
Maybe good.
What's great about it?
That's why I got it.
How did
I got
you-
it because it's called great. Don't call
A
it
lot of
long.
sword envy going on around here.
Pretty sure, like it might have just been on the wrong shelf. Like it might have accidentally been moved to the great shelf, but it
Right.
wasn't really
No.
supposed to be there.
Really, maybe it's just a
Wait, did you just say shelf? Do you think that I got this off the shelf?
Isn't that how everybody buys things? And you go and you pick out what you want and you pay for it and you take it.
No, you go in and you requisition what you would like them to have made for you,
Requisition.
and then you have them make it for you.
So I think you might be the only person who buys shit off a shelf. I don't know if Growrez does, but Wigbit certainly doesn't.
I mean, yeah, we've got shelves.
You got shelves? All right.
Yeah, I mean, we're not uncivilized down
All
here.
right.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do
Who
that.
knows?
No, not off the shelf, not long. It's great. It's lay shoes.
It's also long.
I mean, does it have parents?
I mean, do you want him to call it a great short sword?
Hmm?
I mean, you don't want him
No,
calling it a
it's
great
a
short
great
sword. Look, he lived in a swamp.
I mean, to some, it would be a short sword.
That's true. If you bring down a cloud giant, they're not gonna think it's great.
That's a dagger. Yeah, they're not going to call it great. It's just a dagger.
All right.
All right, so anyway, yeah. Although I will say that, like, in this interim moment here, Ephesus will say to anybody, I offer again, would anyone like to use my short sword? It will not melt.
I mean, do we think there's another ooze down that hallway?
No idea.
I mean, if there is, I'll take it.
Looks like your sword was ruined there, Kell.
It's not in good shape.
You can also hold the moon sword if you'd rather.
I am holding it.
Oh, you can keep the moon sword if you'd rather.
I took it out of the ooze. Yeah, if I can use this for a little, like if there's not an ooze, I'll give it back to you.
Whatever. Just.
But if there is, I might use it.
Ephesus will sheath his longsword. Or sheath his short sword, not his long
That's a
sword.
long sword. It's a great
Now
sword.
he's got sword in me.
It's a great sword.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
See, this is what happens. When you start
It's a
calling
+2.
swords by the wrong name, then
It's a
all of a
+2.
sudden
It's
the
great.
names mean nothing.
well, I mean, it's a +2 sword.
It's
That is
great.
great.
Yeah.
That's great.
That is
That's a
true.
great sword.
It is a plus sword, yeah.
It's a
This crossbow is
See what
bigger
you
than my
did
other
there is exactly
crossbows.
why you don't do that.
Now, see,
They
this,
mean nothing. Words, they mean nothing.
like this crossbow is bigger than my other one, so this is a great crossbow.
Right. Because it's so much
And
bigger.
those are just long crossbows.
Short crossbow.
See,
Short crossbows, great crossbow.
long bow and short bow.
Great javelin.
A great javelin's a spear.
Right. Exactly. Unlike the staff that the big Illithid head was a great staff.
Great stuff. It was.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It was bigger.
I'm figuring this out. I'm starting to understand what he means.
Are we still streaming right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was all.
Yeah, I guess we should log off.
Has anybody left? Probably not.
No, look, we have more viewers now, or just as many as we've had all night. There's 11.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody.
Comedy gold.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Well, you want to tune in next week because hopefully we'll be able to stream next week. Because the
Things are gonna happen.
Yeah.
there's a boss. There's a boss in the next room.
Ooh, boss
Oh,
fight.
man.
No.
All right, we take
Yeah.
a long rest and then we go in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Imminent means like 9 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, imminent is 9 hours. Well, imminent is how
Yeah.
many hours we need past the hours to
Whatever,
reach
yeah.
being able to rest
Yep.
Oh yeah, y'all are
Hours
very.
to the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all are at hour number 3, I think.
That's not very many.
Not a lot.
So yeah,
All right, so we'll just take a short rest and then deal with the imminent threat.
Yep.
Yeah. I
I
like
mean,
it.
I kind of want you to be honest, but
We kind of want
y'all scurried up the hole, and I mean, you're not gonna take a short rest in here.
Are we go back down the hole?
Like, forget it.
Everybody slides back up.
Imminent threat down that hallway. There's another hole up here.
All right,
We'll
let's
just
take
go
the
up.
other hole. Let's see where
Yep.
that one goes. Sure, there's no
Clearly,
threat up there.
that's the way out.
But yeah, you got to do all the side quests before you finish the main quest, because otherwise you can't finish the side quests.
Exactly.
That's basic gaming.
Right.
At least not until you completely beat the game, then you can come back and do
Alright.
the side quest.
Right.
So if
All
you're still watching, I was assuming the boss battle would be next week, but
We
the
got
boss
even-
battle may not be next week.
We got even more people now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, look
Oh,
at this.
that's-
This is great. Everyone loves this.
They may have
See?
decided to go somewhere else next week. They might go up the other hole.
Yep.
We
So-
gotta do a long rest so that we can get over this exhaustion.
I don't think
What?
that's how that works.
Exhaustion.
I think we'd get more exhausted.
If we got a long rest,
Yeah.
that's the exact opposite of how long rests work.
Yep. And
Yeah.
yet that's how we woke up.
I also tend to agree with you.
It was a pretty exhausting rest.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So we'll be back on Sunday. I think, right? With Blades in the Dark. Sunday.
I'm good.
As long as I can get internet connection
Yeah.
in space where I am, which I
In
think I will
space.
be.
So we're gonna try for Blades in the Dark Sunday, and if not, we'll do something else. We'll do something, and then we're also gonna try for D&D Thursday if the connection is solid enough up in the mountains. If not, we're gonna record. I think is the plan, and have the episode for you as soon after that as we can. So you'll get to see what happens. Don't worry. We'll make sure that you don't miss it. But we may or may not be live Thursday, so stay tuned in on Twitter and we'll let you know if we can do that or not. Hopefully we can. So we will see you Sunday for something. Thanks everybody.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Night.
Have a good night.